dressed up.
Welcome, everyone, to this episode of Insert Title Here. I'm your host, Drunken Emerald Arrow. Joining me this evening is my co-host, Darnell Quiggley. How you doing, Darnell?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
Well, I'm doing okay. I appreciate our other panelists, my co-host on Insert Title. I mean, on Nerds Covering the News.
The one you cut off when she was talking to us backstage.
We were getting yelled at, so I had to start the show. Thank you for looking so nice today.
You're welcome. Oh wait,
I was talking to her. Yeah,
I'm just saying this is the second Valentine's Day in a row that I'm the only one who got dressed up. That's all I'm saying.
I don't have any nice dress clothes. I could wear my work clothes. Those are somewhat nice.
I mean, at least Darnell has a lot of red in his shirt. Like he planned it.
Darnell, hold down the show real quick. I will be right back.
Okay. Hi, thank you for tuning in, people. This is indeed Halloween. Wow. It's Valentine's Day. We got Tiny all dressed all pretty and nice. I'm in my generic red Hawaiian shirts. Emerald is, I guess, going to get festive with the season. And we have Sammy should be coming in here shortly. I spoke to him a few minutes ago. He will be here very shortly. Tonight we have Valentine's Day memes coming. So if you got some, get ready to share them. I've got quite a bit. So I mean, if you don't have any, it's not a problem. I can cover that easily. Huh? Was that?
You always have memes.
Yeah, I got a 1 terabyte storage phone. I got 750 gigs full. Most of it's pictures. But none of my kids or family. It's all memes and shit.
Well, you always have good memes.
I've got red on.
For you.
There you go.
All right.
Okay. Even though I can see the other. Be right back. I got to get rid of the other shirt. The undershirt's that's just gonna irritate me. I'm gonna look on screen. I'm gonna see that, and it's just gonna drive me up the wall.
Sternbush, sir. Sternbush. That's all you need. Is the Sternbush. So, Tiny, how are you doing this week, Tiny? Things are going all right?
I'm doing all right. I had a bit of a day. I had to move my whole bed because turns out California has earthquakes, and even little earthquakes will move your bed until you're like, oh shit, I lost things, and they've all fallen down because my bed doesn't fit against the wall anymore.
That does happen from time to time during an earthquake.
I have to say, living in New York, that was never an issue. But I am grateful that in the 6 years I've been in California, I haven't had any serious, like, big earthquakes, like go hide in the closet or whatever earthquakes. But but we get lots of little tiny ones that you don't really notice until you notice that, like, something that was piled up fell down, or your beds just move slightly farther from the wall.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable how homophobic earthquakes are. They force the gays back into the closets.
And my rim shot doesn't work.
They say you want to be in an area that has no windows and nothing that can really fall on you. And the only place in my apartment that fit those qualifications are the closet.
Make sure to get the appropriate amount of chest hair out here.
Go.
So that,
there you go.
You heard it here first, people. Tiny likes being in the closet.
During an earthquake.
So, yes, joining us in the chat, we got Jerry, and we also have Mr. Beak.
And some dude by the name of Drunken Emerald Arrow.
I hate that guy.
Then I'm also seeing StreamYard is in the chat.
Yeah, except for that doesn't go out into the show, out into the ether in any kind of way. So that bringing that up, you're letting out trade secrets, man. Oh, but you don't know what? I got to do something real quick. We need to do something real quick and do this appropriate. So, well, it is Valentine's Day. It's almost one. I almost said it's Thanksgiving.
I said
he said Halloween.
Halloween when you walked away the first time.
Wow,
it's a holiday.
You guys will take any holiday but Valentine's Day.
No, so in my head, the word holiday was in my head, and I'm thinking, start trying to say Valentine's Day, but my head turned holiday into Halloween. Fuck, I can't talk. My head turned holiday into Halloween.
Well, because the appropriate thing is with our loved ones and significant others, every day is Valentine's Day.
Aw, you almost pulled that off.
Yeah, I tried.
It was a good try. Darnell doesn't agree.
Darnell doesn't agree.
Well, I love you both. So happy Valentine's Day.
Well, happy Valentine's to you as well. But as I'm doing this, because it's kind of keeping my attention a little away, you'll have to forgive me a little bit because I'm doing something real quick, and I'm trying to take care of a little bit of house cleaning business that I need to take care of, and unfortunately, Jerry doesn't seem to want to be added as a mod. It keeps coming up as not as a proper screen name. There's no such user. I'm trying to mod him.
Type in Thanos, not Jerry. Just type Thanos.
Oh, no. I just actually took his full screen name from Rumble.
Tiny.
Yes, Katsumi. It's Japanese and it means dark victory.
Ketchup. No?
No. It means dark victory. Because I was looking for Japanese names because I was watching way too much anime when we first got
You
it.
heard it here first, people. Tiny likes being in the closet and likes the dark magic. I didn't remove him.
Okay, so he popped in real briefly. We had the brief showing of it. Hey, Jerry, I don't know why, but I'm trying to mod you. I will try again shortly, but I want to make sure. I mean, he is very good on being over on that Rumble side, and we want to make sure Rumble is properly manned, and he can be one of my first mods over there on Rumble.
We need proper men on Rumble because that would expose us, and you don't want us exposing ourselves.
Again, we're not on Halloween. It's Thanksgiving. God damn it. I about to said Thanksgiving again.
Oh man,
it's Valentine's Day.
I was a fucking senior in high school when I learned it wasn't Valentine. I said Valentine's Day till I was a senior in high school.
Saint Valentine. It's his day.
No, time. Not
Valentine's Day.
Time.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Wild Sammy has entered the show.
Hey.
Sammy,
Hello.
will you be mine?
Oh, good God.
Yes.
How you doing, Sammy?
Good, you know. Happy Valentine's Day.
Hey, quick question for you. How's Twitter jail?
What did you do?
I might have
Holy
on
shit.
Piker to get kirked.
What's up, boys?
Yo.
I'm sorry.
Good
I
morning.
love you for that. You made my Valentine's Day by saying that to Son Piker. Thank you.
Yeah, I just saw him wearing that stupid like communist hat, like with that badge that says press, and it was just like, fuck this guy. Why did it happen to Charlie? You're obviously a Chinese agent. Like,
Well, he wants to be a Chinese agent, but
Is
when
he
he went to
smart
China,
enough?
the fucking cops arrested him.
yeah,
Really?
they didn't like him.
That's
At
hilarious.
first, they did release him and then gave them one of the copy of the Red Book.
Yeah.
So, I mean-
He had a meme on his phone of Chairman Mao.
Yeah.
And somehow someone saw when he lifted up his phone to like take pictures or something, someone saw it and called the cops on him, and the cops took his phone, took him into custody, interrogated him, and then let him go. But they deleted the meme off his phone.
That's
And he's
hilarious.
still saying, "Oh, they love me here. Oh, it's so great here." And he went somewhere and he was like, "I'm a streamer. Don't you all love me?" And someone said, "Who are you? You're not Asma Gold."
Ah,
Amazing. Yeah, you're not the Roach King.
How are you, Lon?
I'm doing well. I love Chinese music and culture, and I would never say anything bad of my Lord and Savior Xi Jinping.
Are you
That's
trying to
what I'm
sell
about to
your
play.
comics in China?
I love this fucking song. I don't care. We only
You've heard it here first, people. The show that was created. The show that was created on election night.
I'm not kidding. It's on my morning commute like playlist. I love this song.
You heard it here first. And done and done.
I only listen to real music.
Oh, you heard it
Dude,
first.
I don't
The
care. I
show
love
that
that
was
song
created on
unapologetically.
election night is really a communist show under the.
Yeah, well, that was
purpose.
what I was brought in for. Don't you know? I'm secretly Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're black.
There's a lot of blonde,
According to Marvel,
Chinese
you're
people.
Wakandan.
a lot of blonde Chinese people.
Oh yeah.
I could have
Didn't Marvel make you a Black
sworn. I
Panther?
thought you were from the British Isles with your obsession with redheads.
No, I am from the British. My family's from the British. Actually, I am from the British.
But
Isles.
wait,
I was
no,
born in
hold
London.
on. I thought you were from Wakanda. You're the Black Panther in the Marvel
That
comics.
is well. I'm a jack of all trades,
Okay.
master of all of them as well.
You're a Jap of all trades. Try the fish.
But like I was born in London.
Holy
I have some family from Wakanda as well, so they did let me be a leader. I am also the king of Wakanda. But you know, I'm master of many things.
Except actually, if you read the original Black Panther comics, you could have just said that you were White Wolf because he had an adopted brother who was white.
No, I'm sure I could have,
No,
but that would be
right.
lore accurate because I am, in fact, of the
In the-
Black Panther
In
line.
the comics, yes, the Black Panther it looks exactly like Vaughn now in the comics.
Yeah.
The new one.
So
Yes,
educate yourself.
like in the
I
Marvel.
have not I have not picked up a Marvel comic since fucking 2015.
Also joining us for the first time on this channel is Zach.
Zachary.
Zach,
It's your
And
And
boy.
he's
Wow.
in red.
I haven't seen you in a fucking year, dude.
Oh, I know, dude,
In a
bro.
long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I'm sure you really missed Darnell Quiggley.
Hey, you know what, Vaughn? Hey, there we go.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Darnell. No, I do love you, Darnell. Not in a homosexual way. I want to make that clear. I'm not a homosexual.
Are
Unlike
you
Sammy
sure?
Three-Peat.
That's
Hey,
not
what
what
I
you were
do in
saying
my
on the
bedroom
last
is
show.
my
That seemed
business.
that you enjoyed people that would
No.
look like you.
Yes, we're in female. This was my exact quote. My exact quote.
Me.
My exact quote was, "If I met a female version of me, I would fuck the shit out of her." That is not
Nothing
gay.
to read into that
There's
at all.
nothing gay about. because
You
I
know-
specified that it was a female version.
You gave it's funny because you were like you gave
So
me
that's
a
not
little
gay
bit of
at
shit.
all. That's
No, you
actually
fucking yourself.
heterosexual.
It's funny because you gave me a little shit
It's
for liking
profoundly
women with
heterosexual.
I like weaves. Like that's
I
like the best
didn't.
hairstyle. Gave me a little shit, but you're like, yeah, I'd fuck myself. I find
No,
myself.
I'd fuck a female a woman. I'd
Which
fuck
is strange
no.
because I tell him to go fuck himself all the time.
And why don't I get offended?
Dude, I'm giving you a noogie when I see you at MegaCon.
We do know what
That's
happened
tiny.
with you and the strippers in Vegas, Sweet Pea.
Oh,
She wasn't
Wait,
blonde,
who-
so
wait,
she was
who-
like she could have
who-
been better.
who are you talking? Is are you talking about knowing? Oh, with Vaughn
I
or
was
me?
Vaughn.
Yeah,
I was
Zach
specifically
was
making
there.
fun of Vaughn.
No,
I
Zach
don't
and
actually know what
Sammy
you
were-
did with strippers in Vegas, but I'd be willing to hear.
Zach and
yeah.
Sammy were in
No.
the strip club with me at the time.
Even best was like Theo when he was just like breaking down this like stripper.
It was
like,
my stripper. It was my
Yeah,
stripper that he
he's
broke
like
down.
talking to her, so he's like, "You floated here on
Well,
a
can
tire.
I-
What was that?"
So no. So
Dude,
what happened?
you paid her to dance for you while bitching about Theo. That's
That's not
insane.
true. That is fake news. Now I have to correct the narrative, which is I have to tell the story again.
I mean, like
This
I
is
don't
bait.
know. I
This
saw
is-
you in the corner, like sucking on a titty. Like
That's
what
not
are you
true.
doing?
That's not true. All right, first of all,
Boing,
time out. Rewind. All right, back.
Wait,
here's
wait,
what
this
actually
is your rewind?
Yeah, yeah, he's
He
old
goes,
school.
rewind. No, Sammy, he's
It's not,
taking
all
things
right.
to the face.
So, all right, so we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. Incredible city.
Time out. Time out.
Yeah, I
time
think we
out.
know we're Las
As
Vegas.
opposed to Las Vegas, Kansas.
Is that real?
This.
There was a
No.
Las Vegas. No, but there was a Vegas in some other state that I was
Texas,
looking
there's
at.
one in Texas.
Yeah,
There's one in
because I was
Texas.
looking at a place I'm driving. I'm like, oh, I can stop in Vegas. I'm like, what?
Okay, fuck you
Vegas,
guys. It was a
Texas?
valid joke. Okay.
No,
It
but there is
was.
one. There actually is one. But so anyway, so I am in Las Vegas, and we had made the brilliant decision to go to the strip club. Now there were two groups: Group A, Group B. So Group A was the dream team. It was me, Theo Snodgrass, Zach, and MSK. The first group.
No,
That's your A
MSK.
team? That's your
I-
A team?
I'll tell you right now, MSK looked
Sammy.
like Pee Wee Herman. Like with that little with that monkey suit that he was wearing. It was
He was just
funny
like The
as fuck,
Weeknd.
dude. Yeah, like,
So we're going in. We get in. They were trying to get us to pay $600 for table where we get. That's not. We don't have that kind of funds. And
Not
so
yet.
fucking T, the goat, T let us in. T looked like Shaq, and he was like, "Our boys, there's two kind of nights in Vegas. There's the kind the kind where you tell your boys about you had a good time, and the kind we don't talk about. Let's try to have the second one. Gentlemen, come on in." So he goes, brings us in, and there's a like, because I was like, "Oh, we're just gonna."
By
sit
the
down."
way, that's
They-
verbatim what he said.
Yeah, there's a line of women waiting for us to jump us. I'm
You
like,
went to the
"All right, here
bunny
we
ranch?"
fucking go." No. So there's a line of women, and they fucking jump us. And I'm like, all right, but like I want to like at least take a moment, but they sicked them on us. It was
You
crazy.
should just yelled, I write comics. They'd have left you alone for like as long as you wanted.
No, they wouldn't. Not if I had money. Which actually, comic creators that would actually mean I don't have money. So they'd probably be like, oh, bye. But so anyway, we're at the strip club, and the first girl I was like, whatever. She had like fake blonde hair, and she's Latina. I'm like, all right, you're appropriating my culture. Get the fuck away from me. My culture is not a costume. So,
Vaughn, I need to stop you for 1 second here, sir. You pause
Yeah,
for 1
yeah.
second. We have, hold on, yep. In Jerry with $1 says, from his snow-covered castle, you'll see a true master of poetry, whose words come from a fiery Scottish heart, never to fail or fall apart. For in victory I shall prevail, running straight through hell.
beautiful.
Not bad.
Good
That's
job,
actually
Jerry.
decent. Very decent poetry.
Thank you, Jerry.
You're the best. You're the best.
Now,
wait, no, fine. You don't fucking like clap.
no.
I almost fucking punched a dude for doing that shit. At,
Yeah, as you should.
Everyone do it now because he can't hit us from where he's at.
It was oddly enough, it was a training to be an instructor for a non-violent intervention. I was gonna beat the shit out of the dude for just snapping. I realized the irony in it.
Well, I mean, if you go to a beat poetry concert or
I know,
whatever,
I know.
you can do that.
That's why.
But if you're
that's
not
why I
at a
don't
beat
go.
poetry concert, it's stupid.
Who goes to beat
I did.
You probably do.
I did.
When
I was
does.
still doing stand up. I did a performance at like Madonna University, which is like in Michigan. And my buddy was like organizing like a talent show, and I was like, I don't go here. And he's like, they're not gonna know, but like I need someone to go. So like I get up, and the dude before me was a deaf guy, and he got up and he started fucking singing. And he was like, I believe that children are future. Teach them well, and then like people are fucking crying. You know, like I guess it was touching. It wasn't good singing, but like it was a touching moment. And then like I get up and then I look, and the first front row, I shit you not, is all nuns. It's a Catholic college. And I was just going like, oh, this is gonna be bad. and it was terrible. It might have been the worst performance, because you're looking up at like you'd say a joke, and then one of the nuns would like look up at you and go, oh, and you're like, oh shit, fuck.
No,
it's like, oh yeah, I tried to keep it clean. It was like, you didn't tell me there were fucking nuns here. Yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
Don't mind me standing too. I gotta like stretch my legs after a while.
Yeah,
Sitting
man.
down.
Brag.
Sitting is the new smoking. It's really important to get up and stand up and walk around and stand when you do stuff these days.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to
it
take
is.
and fight the power.
So in honor of being Valentine's Day, hey, I said it correctly. I didn't say Halloween or Thanksgiving, like I was saying earlier. Back in my day, you didn't have to ask the girl if she had a penis. So
Very true.
Yeah,
happy Valentine's Day.
Ain't that the truth?
I'm like my feed is like flooded with this trending like post where like this like hives are breaking out on guys' faces because they're eating ass, or like like those stupid like unwanted like ads.
Yeah, unwanted.
Oh,
that's why Darnell has the
They
beard.
pop up for a reason.
Like,
I'm hiding my hive.
it just popped into my face. I was like, huh. I guess I'm gonna have to bring that up, because it just happened to me just now. Valentine's Day, y'all. Be protected. Stay safe from STDs.
Well, if through Valentine, theoretically, you already have the STDs, right?
Yeah. I mean,
you tell me.
Yeah, but like, would you want it to get worse, or like, or are you trying to like?
Well,
I don't know.
Does it get worse if you just have more sex? I feel like if you have it, you have it. No, I mean you're the expert.
No,
tell me.
No,
Valentine's Day is about romance and marriage.
And eating ass.
Not eating ass.
Hang on, what if you, hypothetically, let's say your name was Zachary and you found eating ass to be romantic.
No.
Well, wasn't it about Saint Valentine who wrote letters?
Yep.
And it was like, dearest Mallory, I can't wait to eat your ass when I get out.
Edith, thou
No, it's about love and romance and heart stopping. I'll make your heart stop.
As soon as I get out of this prison cell, I'm going to give you the sweetest kiss of all.
A butthole kiss.
What the heck?
What?
I want everyone to know this is not Iron Oxide show.
Yeah.
We can do much more degeneracy on this one, okay?
Oh, you want more? Hold my beer.
Well, keep in mind, we're still on YouTube.
Yeah.
We just don't care.
Again, my heart goes out to you.
Nice.
Oh, dude, it's funny. It's funny. Yeah, you brought that card up because, like, I still wonder, like, what the fuck was the point of that? I still think I'm like, why? That was such a random fucking.
He's autistic. Autistic is weird shit.
It was such a random fucking thing. Like, it was total. It's still one of the most unnecessary things to do right after.
He didn't do it like that.
But he actually did grab.
And then just took the picture when his hand was up.
Yeah, he actually went from the heart and went out.
Autistic people are weird as fuck. I have 2 autistic children. They do some weird shit. Unprompted.
That was
It's
like one of
fucking
the
weird.
like immediately trending, and it was
Yep.
trending for quite some time.
Yep.
Well, because
Yeah,
they look for any excuse.
that's because the people who set that shit up hate him,
Yeah.
and they wanted him to look bad when what he did was not bad. I mean, dude, Jew,
Wouldn't.
what he did was not that thing.
Zach is also Jewish.
No, I'm not. I'm fucking Greek.
Oh,
You fucking Babylon.
You-
Babylon.
Greek people can be
wait,
Jewish.
Oh, wait, I'm a
Orthodox?
Babylon? What does that mean?
Zach, are you Eastern
Babylon is
Orthodox?
a place.
No, I just
So
brought
is
I,
Jew.
Speaking of Valentine's and Jews, I did see a Hitler one today, and it said "Be mine."
I've seen that one. I saw also someone that said, even Hitler can find a girlfriend, so Hitler's better than you.
I'll tell you right now, it's like
Didn't he fuck his cousin or something?
No,
Probably.
Who has it?
Eva Braun was not related.
No, I know. Prior to Eva Braun, I think he.
I know
did, like,
Jerry. I know
he
Jerry.
fantasized about a cousin. I thought. Hang on, let me-
I know Jerry Lee Lewis did. Fucking.
The,
That was
Dropping the Jerry Lee Lewis bomb.
You're talking about Valentine's Day. Lord Byron screwed his half sister.
yeah.
Dude, the Habsburg jaw is like
If you
a big
really
problem.
think about it, like Jerry, and it's really crazy. Like Jerry Lee Lewis.
Dude, it wasn't even
would have
that
been
it was
bigger.
his cousin. It was she was 13, bro.
That too, but like that too. Fucking, but also the fact that he would have been a bigger musician than Elvis Presley was, because he went to the military at that time frame. His career was spiking like never before. Then he came out with that shit, and then everyone dropped him. Everybody.
Well, except
And
the
then-
French. The French love Jerry Lee Lewis.
They also gave up to
Yeah.
the Germans.
France.
They just saw Germans. They were like,
Huge.
"We're done. We quit."
His name is
He's
Jerry Lee
my-
Lewis,
No,
I got one here.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
Gonna play
I
a
can't-
thing
I
on
can't.
this here piano.
I tell you,
Yours is still up there. It says.
I tell you, fucking Tom
What was
Jones,
that?
big Valentine's Day singer.
Yes.
What now?
Yeah.
If you're a Star Wars fan, you'll get this. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
We get it.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Sammy.
I said,
Darnell.
If you're not a
explaining-
Star Wars fan, if I'm talking to the people who don't know,
who doesn't know?
lots of people.
Give me names. Name names.
I
I won't
don't
hurt
know.
them.
Whoever's watching this
People
show-
watching might not know. Everyone on the panel knows. But people
Oh,
watching
I
might not
get it.
Do you have
Okay,
a
watch
big
me ruin
homosexual
this.
audience?
Oh, I get it. Since that's his sister.
That's not ruining it. I find it's good. You explain it to people who don't get it.
I mean,
What do you-
clearly one is Phineas and the other one is
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
What is going on with Leia's ankle? She appears to have another knee or a broken leg.
What are you doing, Step Bro?
Oh my god.
I'm stuck in the trash compactor.
Is this one?
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, that sounds rough.
Yeah, that is a bit rough.
So we talked about
Is that at the Olympics?
Yeah, I was gonna,
Possibly.
I was gonna say it.
possibly.
I got the
There you
last
go.
one in the entire complex.
Yep.
Yeah.
Talk about Elon. Here we go. Girl, you're a federal agency because I like to come inside you.
Hang on. I'm trying to find this meme.
Yo,
Was it
that's
mean?
so,
Well, not,
Yeah, I saw this one.
9/11.
that's fucking
Jet fuel isn't hot enough to melt steel beams, but you are. Oh,
Goodbye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
That's amazing.
Friday the 13th is the day before Valentine's Day.
All right, that I could get behind.
It says Happy Valentine's Day. It's 2 days.
I'd be like, bro, like role playing as a Halloween character or
Yep.
some shit. Okay, I could, that I could get behind that.
Be my Valentine or I'll artichoke you to death. I don't know why they got so small suddenly. This one's dark. Living near an accident black spot where someone died certainly has its advantages. He stole the flowers.
Oh, that's fine.
Yo.
There's a Diddy Kong.
Loves
I'm
it.
trying to-
Yeah.
I know
That's
people who've
fucked
done that. I know people who've done that.
Really? I couldn't
Yeah.
get my heart to fucking do something like that. That's crazy.
Hey, you want to know what? Here real quickly. I'm going to pull yours down real quick and pull mine up.
No,
here's a classic. Who remembers good old? Well, the older ones will know, but Valentine's Day cards back in elementary and middle school.
Wait, hold on.
You gave to kids in elementary school, your classmates, elementary school.
I'm gonna be Vaughn for a second. Who doesn't know who Captain America is?
I'm gonna be Darnell for a second.
You're not doing
I'm
it
homosexual.
Great way. It's a good job.
I definitely had that. I definitely had this one when I was a kid.
It came with the cherry candies too, the lollipops.
Yep.
What is those candies with their hearts, and then they have that stupid like word saying or something on top
They're
of
literally
them?
called hearts.
Sweethearts.
Yeah,
really?
They're conversational hearts.
They're disgusting.
I actually have.
Dude.
I have an example of one. Let me go find it real quick.
Yeah, they taste like chalk and they suck.
Yeah, they're like their Valentine's Day definition of Easter's Peeps.
No, of candy corn.
Candy corn too for hot. Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty sure we didn't have that one when I was a kid.
No, that's relatively good. That one's not real, but they do make. You can't get them made with phrases like that.
The only reason why this isn't, you can tell this isn't real, is because the writing is the direction it is. Because if you remember, the writing was opposite of the heart, going across. So where it actually comes down, then you'd have the writing.
Yep.
But of the ones of like "Be Mine," "You Smell Nice,"
I don't remember "You Smell Nice" being one of them.
Oh, dude.
Lock your door. I remember "Lock Your Door at Night." That was some good ones.
You know, on dead ass, for all the single men out there, bro, that is literally half your battle. It's like not only do you need to like physically be in safe and like be in shape and dress nice, but half the battle is making sure you smell nice, like getting the right cologne, like that, bro. Because a woman can go in a bar or a public space and just walk by you, not giving a single fuck, not even knowing you exist. But if you have that fragrance, if you have that right smell, bro, that's gonna fucking capture.
But you want to know something fucked up though about that is it could smell great to you, but you can pass by a woman, and for some reason when it mixes with your pheromones, it smells disgusting to her.
Does that happen to you a lot?
I don't work alone.
Wait, so then why? That's such a hyper specific example, though, dude.
My high school sweetheart used to mix 2 different colognes to make his own scent, and
Jerry's
I've never
now
smelled
officially
anything that
mod.
smelled quite the same. And then a few years ago, I was walking down the street, and I was like, because it smelled just like him. Somebody else had to use Curve and whatever that other fucking one was together to make it the scent, and I was just like, what?
That's crazy.
Couldn't be him. He was dead.
What's really sad is all these memes are all male centric. I could not find any women
because women
ones.
aren't creative.
Nope. Oh God, I agree with Vaughn.
Hold on.
Oh, that is creative.
Tiny, hold that. Keep that up. Keep that. Go, bro. Come on. You're right there.
Sorry,
there we go. Appropriate.
Listen. The truth hurts, but you don't have to put effort in. You don't. You don't have. You have to. You don't like.
Whether you need to put effort in or not does not correlate to whether you have creativity or not.
It does because you have to put in more effort to be creative. I will tell you right now.
That's not true, Vaughn.
Yes,
you see you. Okay, for Valentine's Day already, she's out doing all of us. She dressed up.
Yeah, right.
Wait,
she's more creative in this instance.
I'm wearing a button-up shirt.
I'm saying they don't. Women. So women are. Let me rephrase.
People respect me.
All right, let me rephrase. Allow me to rephrase. All right. Women do put effort in, but in different ways. Women put effort into, and this is a very good thing. Most men appreciate it. They put effort into looking good for Valentine's Day. Men don't do that shit. Men put effort into these shitty memes, especially if they're lonely and they want to cope and see the overlap.
Emerald made a shirt for me for Valentine's Day. I appreciate
that.
I
have red on now.
I can take my. I can put something on for Valentine's Day. It'll be
no.
He's gonna go put his cherub sash on his wings.
Dude.
No,
next
year.
You
wanna know what?
Next year.
Okay.
And a diaper.
So Darnell, what type of shirt are you wearing?
Wait, what? A button-up shirt.
See, he's low key. I wear a button down.
Memento. I'll get some drip.
No, Vaughn, I tried to teach you drip, and you didn't want to listen. I tried to teach you drip. No, but I'll tell you, one of the most sexiest thing a woman can do is when, for me, it's like literally like it's sexy as fuck. Is when they'd be like, if you're reading a comic book or if you're talking about something, and they'd be like, let me read that comic. Like, I want to know that. Dude, I'll be like, boner, boom, gone. I'd be like, fuck yeah, I will tell you exactly what happened in this series. You have quite like. Man, that'd be some crazy shit where I've never have yet to have a conversation with a full-blown fan that was like a woman that was like, yeah, no, you're talking about that issue number, right? That happened in that series. What? Holy shit, that's attractive as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
funnily enough, when I was reading comics on a regular basis, none of the guys I was dating were actually into comics.
Yeah.
And how gay were they?
Okay.
I mean, well, I mean, that's true. I mean, there doesn't seem to be quite that overlap now because I will say because of our age group, for the younger guys, you may not fully understand, but for our age group, comics were still a nerdy thing that were looked down upon when we were of high school and middle school age.
Yeah.
My father threw in a collection twice because ribbing, he said they were a waste of money.
The amount of ribbing and teasing I got for being a Star Trek fan in elementary and middle school. Just saying. So yeah, I can see where Tiny's coming on that one.
Can you?
Don't take that out of context. I love you from the bottom of my heart.
You want degeneracy.
Not when I'm trying to be sweet.
I'm giving you degeneracy.
Hence, I'm putting this card up.
Yeah.
Pudding? All right. Hey, girl. You like pudding? Because I'm going to be putting this dick in your mouth.
Wow. Now you're using pickup lines like MSK.
We wonder why.
Yeah, but I'll be smoother about it than MSK.
It don't matter how smooth you are with you're saying the same words.
No, the way MSK would say it like a plank, would he be like?
Yes, because MSK is the example that we all need on how to.
Dude, hang on. What did he do with his stripper though?
He's the baseline for a man. We got to go above that.
I believe what he was doing with his stripper the entire time was back in his seat, afraid and keeping away from her.
Yeah, because the four of us were there. Because Sammy had a traumatic experience. I had probably the best experience.
Oh yeah, that big guy that Vaughn was telling everyone about was about to beat the shit out of me.
Oh, you know it is.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Dude, he assaulted
He got whore robbed. He got
whore robbed. So I was getting up, and the girl's like, "Do you want to go to the private room?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, "But I have been drinking all day. Like, where's the bathroom?" She's like, "I can show you." And then
she pulls her pants down.
She like brought me up, and she's like, but she's giving me like the grand tour. She's like, if we go in here, you can see this. And I was like, yeah, like bathroom. So like she made me like go upstairs. Turns out the bathroom is like in the like
it was downstairs.
Corner. Yeah,
downstairs.
It was downstairs.
No, it was down. It was right by where we were sitting.
So we go back down on the other stairs. I was like, yeah, that's great. Where's the bathroom? And then we get to the bottom of the stairs, and the big black bouncer's there. And she's like, this son of a bitch doesn't want to pay me for my private dance or like something like that. And he's like, you're gonna pay the. I was like, okay. So I gave him $100. I was like, I just wanted to go pee. And then like for the rest of the night, I was just fucking salty.
Yeah, what kind of moron would spend money on a stripper?
Yeah, no, but also
I don't know, Vaughn. I don't know, Vaughn.
I used to bartend in a club, and I'm sorry, that would be considered really, really bad fucking form for most of the girls I knew.
That's normal now in strip clubs.
But but for the rest of the night, I was just an asshole. So a girl would come up to me like, "Hi, baby." I was like, "The bank's closed, whore."
Yeah, after that occurred, your mood was just it was not great. But I mean,
because I got totally emasculated in a fucking strip club.
I know.
I'm not gonna fight Sammy, the bouncer.
Sammy, if we go back to Vegas and you go to the club, you bring me. I'll protect you.
I will bring you.
But you have to be in your wheelchair.
Okay, so
you know, I
the
need
reason
protection too.
She's gonna walk
by
up
the
to me
way.
and be like, "Hi, baby." I was like, "You need to speak with my associate."
Okay,
No,
so
call her your
overall, now
attorney.
keep in mind,
Yeah,
keep in
my
mind,
attorney.
keep in mind, this entire trip to the strip club was because Selena got a premium for every person she brought to the strip club. So this was to help her repay her for all of the shuttling she was doing and stuff.
Yeah.
So we all went to the strip club. So
that was the reason we're using.
that was
No,
the
I mean,
reason
that's
for it.
absolutely
But
why.
but the secondary
just
reason
one
was
deal.
we wanted to see how MSK would react to a woman.
Yeah, I
We
remember
wanted to
that.
That's why
actually
I
watch
was fucking
that.
there. I picked a seat right across from MSK, so I could just sit there and watch, like National Geographic. And then meanwhile, all I wanted to do was go pee. And then it's like, "You're gonna
$100
pay the
fee
girl.
to see MSK really is it's the hidden.
You came
cost.
here to have a good time. You're gonna pay the lady." And I was like, "I didn't do anything though. She didn't. I remember I had like this huge back and forth with him, and I said that I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I gave her the $100 bill, and I like pointed at her, and like she reached for it, and I pulled it back, and I said, "Thanks for nothing," and then like gave it to her, and like the guy was like, "Come on now, man." I was like, "Okay, whatever, thanks."
I just got to piss, dude.
Yeah, dude. So I had the
so
stripper that I was with was the second one. She was fucking tiny. Which one thing I learned about like girls like that, dude, they make me. I'm like slightly above average height, right? But I'm not tall. But they make me feel fucking gigantic. Like this girl's like 4'11". But anyway, so I go at one point to take a piss, right? While this girl's here. We're talking about the Vegas, the strip club incident. So I got to take a piss.
Like I can say shit. Just
the strip club incident.
Yes. So I'm going to take a piss, right? I'm like, all right, honey, I gotta go. So she gets up, and I walk to the bathroom, which was right nearby, by the way, Sammy. I don't know if you knew this. You could have just found it on your own. You fucking
he was
idiot.
too busy watching MSK's boner.
But anyway, I go find the strip club, no problem. I'm in the bathroom, and when I come back, I was gone, mind you, a minute. And Theo and the stripper are talking about their mommy issues. I'm like, what the fuck
dude, that
happened?
was
I was gone for a minute.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
I
come
still
back, and
remember.
he's like, "That's my mom."
I
you know,
still
like, I'm
remember
like,
Theo talking to the stripper, and I only heard bits and pieces, but I shit you not, he looked at the stripper and went, "That must have been so hard for you."
Oh,
Yeah, no, he did.
No,
So check it out. Before he even noticed as I was there, man. Everybody's there. No one noticed me for minutes. I'm sitting
I was
directly in front of him,
oh
just
shit!
like
What's
this,
up, Oxide? I didn't even
judging.
fucking see you. How you doing, buddy?
Sorry, Tiny. Go ahead.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry.
That's
So
a me thing,
Iron
not a you
actually,
thing, don't worry about it.
I will say, out of everyone that went to the strip club, besides Sammy getting whore robbed, the only other person that behaved himself was actually Iron Oxide. But that is because MSK pointed out it's because he had the ugly stripper.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes, MS. So I'm sitting there on my throne of sanctimonious victory after all of you degenerates were taken for a ride by these whores and judging all of you, especially Theo Snodgrass. I'm looking at it like watching, like he's doing his thing. He comes down like, mind your business. Like, yeah. And
I thought
I'm sitting there doing nothing but preaching about how I was the one with self-control. Like I gave her $20 just because she was wasting her time. And I felt so good about that. And I'm doing all this and I'm telling this story and I'm feeling very great. And then fucking MSK with his autistic recognition of truth just goes, yeah, but you had the ugly one. And god damn it, he was right.
He didn't say that in front of her, though, did he?
No.
Thank God, because she is a lovely woman, very hardened. You know, she
had a great personality.
Mine was so she was
poor thing.
So as soon as I get back and I get to talk with their mommy, I sit down. She sits in my lap, and then she's yelling at Theo about feminism or some shit while she's sitting on my lap. She's like, she's like, no. So you know what happened? I go, oh, I remember how it goes. So while she's sitting with me, because I want to embarrass Theo Snodgrass, because why would I not want to embarrass Theo Snodgrass? So I go,
you should at every chance you get.
Yeah, no. So I tell her unprompted. I go, oh yeah, no, because I think he mentions he's a comedian. I go, yeah, no, he has a podcast actually. She goes, what's your podcast about? And now I've checkmate. Now
I was there. Fucking no, wait. Fine.
He starts getting a little uncomfortable. And I go,
no, fine.
What is your podcast about? I'm curious. What is your podcast about?
And, don't forget, he's crisscross applesauce sitting on the chair.
Is he?
Yeah.
He was.
Yes.
He absolutely was.
Like he's having a fucking powwow.
Okay, I'm sorry. What does that mean?
It means
Indian style.
With his legs crossed.
Indian style. Indian style. He's literally sitting on the chair like some fucking hippie guru.
I love Theo, but that was the
fucking hair. I know, man.
And so
the worst part about all of it is the stupid bullshit works.
And so anyway, so Theo is now like, oh, I just want to talk about how women can get along more. It's like, oh, you got a podcast? Don't you men run out of things to say?
I know.
And I'm like,
yeah.
Holy shit. She gets fucking pissed, and then she's like, she starts like getting all like TikTok and she's like, oh, men are the worst, toxic and masculine. And meanwhile, I'm like, oh shit, I should have never given this girl my attention. I didn't know. Sometimes like women need to know to shut the fuck up, because she was losing. I'm like, man, this girl was fucking. She was saying some dumb shit while sitting on my lap with the phone. By the way, she's talking about how bad men are.
I know.
She's
like
about to ask me for money.
She's half lap dancing you while yelling at Theo. That was just the greatest thing I've ever seen.
The cognitive dissonance. Yeah. You cannot.
What club did you guys go to? You went Rhino or Rick's or where?
Go full screen. The face you were making earlier was hilarious. Yeah. You were like,
Okay, well, I'm sorry. 20 years ago when I was bartending, bitches had better manners.
Well, I mean, so in theory, she.
No, wait, I'll leave it. You can piss anybody
off. She was
off.
very pleasant to me prior to this point, but then she's like triggered, and she's fucking. Yeah. She goes full feminazi. I'm like, I didn't know she had that in her, and Theo just goes whatever, and then you can tell she's fuming. She turns back to me because she's had enough of Theo's shit. She goes, "You want to do a dance?" And I'm about to politely decline. Right, because I'm like, I'm bereft of capital at the moment. Now, why I was bereft of capital is not important. But so what happens is she's gotten her fair share of money out of me at this point. So I'm like, which I'm regretting now after hearing the shit she just said. So I'm about to politely decline, and Theo, who just enraged her,
he was like,
now make amends, but he doesn't want to spend money. So what does this fucking guy do? He goes, yeah, Vaughn, you should get that dance. So now I'm in a really awkward situation because I'm about to decline. Now I have been given pressure by a friend, and also not only does it say you should, because that would be like a nice thing. So now I'm an asshole if I don't take this fucking dance.
Right.
Fuck you, Theo.
It was so fucking fun. No,
I'm like,
dude,
I didn't have money.
So
she
funny.
goes, we could do Cash App. Because you could do that. I'm like, dude, I have had like 3 different chances to say no. Theo, shut the fuck up. But now I'm in this situation where I'm like, all right, sure. So now I go with her. Now I should have put my foot down in hindsight, but she had a nice ass and tits.
That was the test,
anyway.
Vaughn. That was the test. You should have said no because you didn't. You left, and then immediately after you left, Theo like runs over. I'm at the couch sitting at the middle, and he like squishes in right next to me. He's like, "Did you see that? He gave her a Cash App."
Yeah, he just cut out.
Yeah, he did.
He just starts laughing hysterically that you gave him her Cash App, dude. It was so
because fucking he like. Put me in this. He put me in this corner, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to give this money. So now I'm like, fucking hell, more. All right, I guess I gotta put like more.
You spent the entire time bitching about Theo.
No, it wasn't because I didn't want to hear that shit. Last thing I want to think about when this mostly naked woman is on my lap is Theo fucking Snodgrass. Last topic I want to hear about.
You gotta. He set a trap and you just fucking fell for it immediately.
Well, I mean,
just for his own amusement.
No,
I gotta be honest. I thought it was really funny too.
Funny. It was funny. But so anyway, now she's on my lap, and she thinks she's renting to me, and I'm like, everything you're telling me, I'm gonna tell right back to Theo, you fucking idiot. But so she's on my lap. She's like, she's giving me a lap, and she's like, your friend is really misogynistic. I'm like, honey, I'm thinking to myself, honey, you don't know what my views are. Dude,
you want to know the worst part, Vaughn, is the chick is following him on fucking Insta.
Yeah. Really?
Yes.
This girl?
Yeah.
They follow each other.
I don't follow her. I don't follow her.
Dude.
No, her and Theo.
Theo's following her and she's following him.
Who is she? What's her at? I gotta get her.
Ask fucking Theo, dude.
This is a new information. I never got this.
Bro,
but anyway, I get back with her after that shit. I get back, and she goes, "Oh, do you want another?" She's like, "Oh, do you want another?" I'm like, right after. I'm like, "No, I'm good." This bitch fucking teleports onto the next guy's lap. The second I start giving her money.
That's what they do.
Yeah, that's exactly what.
She was a succubus, dude.
I'm still trying to remember what I told the
just real quick, just understand. When she walked in the door that day, she had to pay $100 to the house. $100 to the house, mom. All the DJs, all the bouncers, they all get paid. So they're already a couple $100 in the hole the minute they walk through the front door.
Yeah, wait, who
that's why they disappear the second you ain't got no more money.
Yeah, I know. So did she volunteer for this position?
Whoa, hold on, guys, everyone, real quick. We have had a raid from Simple Davies channel over there, and we've also had it didn't come up. We have another raid from Off Label.
There.
We have 2 raids coming in. Thank you guys, everyone.
Well, why don't we take this moment, if you don't mind, Drunken Emerald Arrow? Do you mind if we plug my good friend's book? While we have these newcomers?
I'm sure you're happy plugging your good friend. Go ahead.
It is Valentine's Day.
Well, it's also my book, you fucking dickhead.
Guys, don't
We've already confirmed you plug yourself.
Please stop. Oh no.
Oh, please stop.
Please, God.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
All right, so do you want me to pull it up, Zach, or do you want to pull it up?
Yeah, go ahead, man. You're on a roll right now.
Get off your ass and fucking promote your fucking book.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. What we have here is a Lovecraftian sci-fi horror comic. Ooh. It's a really good comic. I swear to God. Please notify this by clicking the link. And
what are you doing with your voice? Why are you doing that? Please fucking stop.
It's late at night.
Imagine if you will.
Jesus Christ, Zach, that is not helping.
Yeah, Zach, this is killing your sales pitch, dude.
All right, he just released a comic book, Into the Twilight.
Hello, guys. I'm Casey Kasem. Try to think of a comic book that was released in 1974. That's right. It was Sonny and Cher. I heard a letter. It said, "Dear Casey."
I'm 45. My girlfriend's 36.
So no, I got a new sci-fi comic that's coming around the corner. It's gonna be launching sometime in the summer. It has some Indiana Jones elements where like that fantasy adventures where mixed in with Lovecraftian horror cosmic, the fear of the unknown, all meshed into it. There's no humans in this book at all. It follows this individual named Sondron. He's pretty much on a quest to find all these slivers that formulate one whole artifact that is spread throughout the universe. Once found, once he finds all these pieces, he's able to stop an unstoppable entity that is going to wipe out all of existence. There's nothing that can stop him except these pieces once combined, and it's pretty much a race against time, because time is running out and this entity is starting to emerge. So it's a really good book. Pretty much I'm actually in the middle of inking some of the pages right now. I've been working on this for a long time. It's a revitalization from a series that I was making or tried to make that would fall on his ass. So, yeah, that's what I got.
Y'all
so
know
far.
me. I'm a comic book guy. I've talked to Zach from the ground up on this. I remember when he posed it to me and Jay Goodwin. I'm really, really excited to read this, and I'm glad that he's putting his creative foot forward because he's immensely talented. And I implore you to read it. He's a good friend of mine. Please, from the bottom of my heart. It's from two guys that I absolutely adore. I love Vaughn. I love Zach. And if you could find it in your heart to back this, I assure you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, no, I mean,
if I could chime in real quick, and then I'll let you go, Vaughn. I'm going to Kanye West you for just a second. I do apologize. One of the main things that I love that both you and Zach have said is that this story contains no human characters. This is a fully alien world with alien characters, and that is so fucking refreshing because we don't need that.
Well, when you think of
that, really fucking carries it into another level without that need for personal recognition of humanity. These are different characters, alien characters that carry themselves. So I'm really looking forward to it. Go ahead, Vaughn.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think. Oh no, I'll let Zach continue off that because he created.
I was just gonna bounce real quickly off of what he's saying. I mean, comics that are out there. You have an alien book called Resident Alien. It became a TV show, Alien on Earth, right? Trying to live amongst humans. You have Martian Manhunter, categorized as a superhero comic. It's Martian Manhunter living amongst humans with the Justice League. You have characters that will go out into space. You have some of the books that are called The Malevolent, that just came out recently. You have some of the classic EC stories where it's just space exploration adventures. A lot of that stuff is just pretty much humans exploring the unknown with those elements. And I really like the concept of an actual alien character where there's no human involvement at all, but you can have those stories that you enjoy through like your everyday comics that are coming out consistently, and you can still what's the word, sympathize or relate, despite the fact that he has human characteristics, but at the end of the day it's still an alien book.
Right, and I love that you're removing that trope of every story needing a human anchor.
Which to me
is extremely brave and extremely important. We are going to an alien world with an alien character, and we're going into that just fucking head first. And that is really brave and really fucking refreshing, I think.
Yeah. It was refreshing when I got to, because I was Zach's editor, and I kind of maneuvered my way up to the writer position, and it was fun though, because I'm always, even though I'm moving up in that regard, I'm always aware that this is Zach's story. He's the creator. I'm here for hire to write it, right? And so one of the things that was always fun was I've never written from all my stuff has had human characters, right? I'd love to write alien related, and this is unlike anything I had ever written, to the point where I remember Zach was I want to pull from Lovecraft stuff. At that point, I'd only read Call of Cthulhu, so I start reading every story he tells me to read. Flash forward, I then quickly became a bit of a fanatic. Pulled from a ton of that.
I didn't know that Zach was a big Lovecraft guy, to be honest.
Well, now I'm a bigger one than him, so now I'm like, Zach, you need to catch up, buddy. You know, like within a couple.
Well,
months.
you know what he and Lovecraft have in common? They both love the black women.
I don't think Lovecraft did.
No lies detected.
but it was great. And then I pulled from like Zach and I was funny because his reference base and mine, we had some similarities with some differences. Like when I was writing, I'd pull from some Lovecraft stuff, but I'd also one of mine that I pulled from when he would describe the premise actually, and if he wasn't a fan of this it was like, oh, it's a quest. He has to save a bunch of artifacts to stop an evil. I'm like, you know what this reminds me of? And I told Zach this. I'm like, this reminds me of Zelda. And he's like, that's not really my thing. And I'm like, that's my thing. I'm like, especially Majora's Mask, where it's like, oh God, we got to get the giants together to stop the moon from crashing. We see the moon in the sky. That's what my reference space. That I pull from Cowboy Bebop a bit. I pull from Star Wars. I pull from Indiana Jones. And Zach and I would kind of bounce off, but we had this core base for this story. And I will say this is one of the most unique things I've written, and it's a ton of fun. So I would, you could just sign up, even if it's free. If you're even slightly interested, just sign up for the Kickstarter campaign. It's completely free, and then you don't have to think about it until it's ready to launch. But it's we got some good stuff cooking.
Sick. No, actually, like the cover that you're looking at that's been on that screen for a minute, it's an Ashcan book that is with the campaign. Ashcan. So this book, it's a half the size of a regular comic, but this book, this story is basically this kid. His mother's telling him to go to bed, like it's like you got school tomorrow, and he's watching.
Oh, you're going Princess Bride a little bit.
He's watching.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
He's watching the episode of Sonderon, and so Sonderon has like a series. It's like a creative element to kind of, integrate.
That's fucking cool. I didn't know you were doing that.
Idea. That is a great
it's a
that
way
is so fucking cool. So Sonderon is a fucking series within the real world that we're experiencing through this kid, who the kid becomes the human anchor. And
only in this
everything else is completely alien.
So he gets sucked into the episode. So in the whole story,
oh fuck,
yeah, in the whole book on this story, he's he catches up with Sonora. He's like, "What the fuck are you?" He's like, "Yeah, you're not supposed to put that there. You're supposed here use this." He's like, "I've seen this before." And Sonora's like, "What? This is the first time I'm doing so it's like this cool connection between the two. And then I'm not gonna spoil the rest, but it's a way for people who don't know the character. And if I have to break it down guys, I am very detailed. It's hard. It's difficult for me to break things down very simply. This story is a great way for anyone who doesn't know anything about the story to just kind of jump in and get a first impression of what they can expect when they read these books.
Yeah, no, it's so. But
I think it looks amazing. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Thank you,
to read it, buddy.
It's one of my favorites. I would, for Lovecraft fans that are wondering what the story Zach told me to read, and then it got to a point where I went past Zach. I'm like, Zach, you gotta read these, because one of the things I didn't realize is Lovecraft's thing. Most of his stories have dream sequences,
yes,
in some way, form, or another. And he pulled from. Actually, so Nyarlathotep was one of the ones Zach said this is a priority for you.
Oh, for sure. That's amazing.
Yeah, but then you know what I think is better than that? So he ghost wrote a lot. And there was one guy that had basically, which is the perfect, he was like, I had an opioid trip and Lovecraft, can you just Lovecraftify my opioid trip? And that's a story he ghost wrote for someone called The Crawling Chaos. That's about Nyarlathotep.
Yes.
That I sent to Zach and I was like, Zach, I think that one's better than the original story personally. Is no one talks about it, but it's all these apocalyptic dream sequences when Zach would tell me, because I remember the first couple times Zach was like, I'm like, Zach, why does your story have to have so many dream sequences? Like, Vaughn, this is important to me. I'm like, fucking Zach. Now I'll give you credit where it's due and I'll give you shit where it's due. One of the things Zach would do is he'd give every time there was a central story break, he'd be like, Vaughn, this needs to be a dream sequence. I'm like, Zach, you can't fucking have a dream sequence every time there's essential plot information. But anyway.
Zach smokes a shit ton of weed.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
The dream sequence that I didn't want to write.
That's important to know.
There was, I remember like plowing through the first however many pages story, and it gets to the dream sequence. I'm like, fuck. I've never written really a dream sequence like this before. And that was like an entire day just me going, what the fuck did I write? And then I read that story, and then I just kind of started clicking, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And it became like my favorite sequence. And what I liked about this book was it challenged me because I would put no humans. I was in completely different genres, someone else's world, and it made me a better writer. And I loved it. Now, I haven't read this Indiana Jones-like story, but I'm interested in it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a trip. Promise.
So the link is in the chat. So you guys check it out.
Now, I believe we were talking about gay sex as our primary topic of the stream.
Oh, good! I arrived just in time.
Finally.
I will say this of modern Daily Show, it really has not had it really hit in any kind of way. But this is the rare occasion where I think they actually kind of did do a funny. Roses are
Red.
And they actually did a good job. That one's funny.
Yeah, it is good. Look, I gotta be honest. I know.
Yeah, that's funny.
I know everyone has to be partisan or whatever. I've never felt personally that obligation.
Nope. Fuck partisan.
I've never considered myself. I've never considered myself like I always consider myself like naturally I've been leaning more right, but like this whole current thing, I'm just so embarrassed of it. It's embarrassing to me as an American, though. I will say, like, because people are like, well, they didn't do better in the last administration. I agree, they didn't.
No, the last administration was so much worse. It's not even.
They were worse, but this is still fucking bad.
Yeah,
it's just still really bad.
It's because it's being covered poorly. So it doesn't matter what they do. They're attacking on all fronts. So,
but I've listened to Trump's own words.
Trump was named so many times. Trump is exonerated so many times in the Epstein files. Where the reason he's mentioned so much is because
Epstein did not like Trump.
Epstein was involved in a plot.
That means Trump is even worse.
He wasn't, he wasn't elected. So yeah, so then they'll do that. So they'll be like, so first they started with Trump was best friends with Epstein, and then an email would surface and go, well, Epstein actually hated Trump, and they're like, oh my God, Epstein hated Trump. Epstein is so bad. Think of how bad.
Trump that was cope.
But
he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, no, there's plenty.
Before the first indictments.
But but everybody and their mother is named in these things because there's 6 million files at this point. Yeah. And when Trump came out and said like, "Hey guys, like it's ridiculous. Like there's nothing to see. There's nothing to see because it's like analysis paralysis. I mean, any email that this motherfucker ever sent." And by the way,
and every email that was ever sent to him too.
Yeah, exactly. Or that mentions him. So things are getting lost in the shuffle, right? Where he was like texting, I forgot who the congresswoman was, and telling her what to say, like she was on like the House floor, like that's crazy shit. Yeah. That we're getting a bunch of stuff. Trump comes out smelling like a rose. It doesn't matter. The biggest detriment in the Trump administration, Trump's 2024 administration, is when Elon had that little fucking meltdown and it said that he is in the Epstein files. It was like, well, everybody and their mothers in the Epstein files. That just gave the left fuel. Where you have that stupid bitch, Jasmine Crockett. She was like ripping on that guy, and she's like, and she took stuff from Epstein. It was like, yeah, that's a different Jeffrey Epstein. He's a doctor out of Texas. I was like, I said a Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, that just made her look like a fucking idiot, like which she is. But I mean, there's two things. One, there's certain evidence in the Epstein files that Trump was the FBI's force.
Oh yeah,
when they first went after him, that it was Trump who said this guy needs to be investigated. A, B, like, I think I mentioned this on Nerds Covering the News, but I can't remember if I said it or not. But a good friend of my family is in the Epstein file because his daughter is in a cult. She is trapped in a cult. And someone told him that Epstein had enough connections that he was the type of guy who could get his daughter out. So he sent multiple emails asking to speak to him about his daughter. Epstein never responded. But there's 6 emails with his name on it in the files because he was trying to seek help to rescue his daughter. So, I mean, like, there's so many people in there that have nothing to do with any of the shit that he was doing.
Yes.
He also gave to dozens of charities, huge amounts to dozens of charities. So there's lots of people sending him thank you notes and all sorts of stuff. And they had no clue what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of a like there's 2 big lines that prevent them from going further into the Epstein stuff. It's one is, like you were saying, a lot of, because that's the absolute truth, is everyone is in the Epstein files. Fucking everyone.
Dude,
that's one.
Yeah, no, Michael Bublé is probably in the fucking Epstein files. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not kidding. You know,
even not at all fucking connected with any of the actions that we're looking at. But then the other part of it, why they're not looking at it further or trying to just get everybody just, let's just let this go, is the people that are implicated are those people that they feel, if they're exposed, can cause complete societal collapse, because they are the very important people.
Yeah, governments around the world.
Right. We can't keep moving forward on this very fragile house of cards if these people are exposed. That just takes out the entire fucking foundation of everything we have in place.
I keep getting
my problem with that
over and over again. And as one person told me, I'm one of the people who'll be fucked when society goes down. I'm on disability. I get taken care of by the government. My medication is paid for by the government. And if we live in a post-apocalyptic world, I'm not really designed to survive the way
Tiny, I'll protect you.
But it also comes down to the aspect when it comes down to the whole point too, is that, again, they think that it will end up causing the downfall of society because they don't know. And on top of it, it's in the same vein as when it was Occupy Wall Street. It's the same thing when we had the recession. It's that too big to fail mentality. That's the problem.
My point was that
they're too scared to let the chips fall where they may.
Yep. I do not believe that we should be protecting or keeping going a society that allows this, that covers this up. And I'm someone who's been very, very pro Israel, very obvious about it. But I'm sorry, if it's true that Mossad was involved in any way, shape, or form, they need to be disavowed and they need to be fucking prosecuted, because there's nothing, there's no information, there's no knowledge, there's no important anything that is worth what was done to children.
Right.
Ever. There is no excuse. There is.
They could be. Is it possible? Is it possible that there are actually some of the people that have been kidnapped is actually tied to Israel? Like some of them did come there, or maybe it's like for religious purposes. Is why, because like isn't every single. And I'm just
so random.
Okay, like, and that's just me asking generally. Don't scalp me,
dude. It was. Yeah, no. I'm just, and I'm not going after it. Asking questions is fine, but it was completely fucking random. These were just normal fucking people. This was not, they were not targeting anybody at the music festival or in their homes or anything like that. This was
sort of targeting. It was because there were so many Palestinians that had been invited to work in those areas. They knew exactly where the emergency bunkers were. They knew where all of that stuff was.
Yeah, because again, guys, hey, they let them in. They were being empathetic. They were allowing people that they should not have allowed into their fucking and I'm speaking about this like
the irony of it is the
larger
majority of
sense
people who
as a
lived down
home.
by the border, the majority of people who lived by the border were the most sympathetic. They were the most open. They were the ones calling for more freedoms, for more people to be coming over the border, and those were the ones they slaughtered.
Yep.
The Nova Festival, the Peace Festival. The Peace Festival was supposed to be raising money for Palestine.
Yeah, they didn't kill the Zionists. They didn't fucking take hostage of the Zionists, which I'm sorry, Zionists.
Just
what
Zionists actually means.
Zionists doesn't even
that you
trust
believe
Israel.
that fucking Israel has the right to exist.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
all that means.
Exactly. I don't, and I'm right there with you. I don't give a fuck. I think fucking the whole thing should have been a parking lot.
I'm sorry. I'm Catholic. I know that there's a lot of, like I would love to go to Jerusalem and walk the streets where Christ walked, and like even embrace things from the Old Testament and everything. You know what? When you see 3 kids fighting over a toy, you take the toy away. Just turn it into a fucking parking lot and be done with it. And you know what? If there is a God, he'll intervene and stop us, because you know what? At that point, he's like, no, you can't blow up Jerusalem. It was like, oh, the fuck we can. Did you see what we did to Japan? We can do that really fucking quickly. We can turn the Middle East into a glass menagerie really fucking quick. It's not whether we can, it's whether we should. One of the other things too was like Muslims are really good at
manipulating, lying, conquering,
victim, right?
killing.
So they'll
oh, that
shit.
too, yeah.
They're really big now, and it was like they're really big behind it. It was like, oh, you're doing this on colonized land. I was like, dude, like it's in your religion.
The fuck are you?
They are conquerors. Their entire
the fuck are you talking about?
They say, inshallah, Islam will enter every home, and I was like, well, you haven't met my prophets, Smith and Wesson. But what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, when you look at other Muslim countries, they won't even let the Palestinians in. Okay?
No.
Okay. Ask why Egypt has a wall. Why? Because
Egypt's wall is twice as large and twice as more as like defending with weapons and shit.
They let Palestinians in, and then afterwards there was a good number of Palestinians. They're like, you guys want to like take over Egypt? Like these aren't
they
like, good
That's what they do.
Okay?
Brotherhood to
Most
try
of
to
the
take
shit that they send out is either fake or fucking AI. They're trying to pose to people that children are freezing to death in the fucking desert. Okay.
That was the one that just that was the one that threw it way out there. That made no sense. That they really tried to push. It's like, yeah, you can check the weather reports, and there's no fucking snow in the West Bank right now.
Okay,
look at this child in 3 feet in water and snow and 5 fingers.
Okay.
Wait a minute, there are 7.
Read the statistics. Israel's like number of like fighting, fighting male age to like civilian casualties is fucking insanely low.
Look,
it was like, oh, they killed 50,000 people. It was like they were all like fighting age men. And you know what? It sucks that ISIS likes to hide in hospitals or like use children
intentionally.
And now the modern left is adapting tactics where they're going and fighting ICE agents, and they're holding their babies in front of them. And it was just like, now I would expect nothing less from the people who want to abort.
That's the Red-Green Alliance. Oh my God. Emerald, change the background to Ironcast because we're fucking going.
You never sent me yet, so I don't have that background to switch it to.
For a week.
Well, no, but that goes back to sort of what my point was when I said that I as much as I support Israel, I do not believe that if Mossad was involved, that they should be allowed to just be fine with that. Like, I don't care what intelligence agency it was. There is nothing that your country could have gained from it that is worth what was done and what was allowed to happen.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: I've watched these documentaries. I'll send them to you on the Twitter. And here's the thing: people are like more lefty friends. They're like, "Vaughn, be careful! You don't want to dive down this rabbit hole." I'm like, I just dive down every rabbit hole. Doesn't mean you have to swallow everything you're fed.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Even the most insane views, listen to them. But one of the things I learned, and this is an objective fact, like a lot of these tactics where they'd have these pedophile parties, whatever, and they'd have someone taking pictures, blah, blah, blah. That started with the mafia in like the 20s. And the mafia would do that with politicians. That's why the politicians were easy on the mob. Is because a lot of the politicians back then were pedos, but they were caught. And so what happened was they were like, oh, no, we're not going to look into the mob. Why not? Don't worry about it. We're just not going to do that.
Well, yeah, they show it in the Godfather too. It's like, it's going to be okay. This girl didn't have a family. This girl, you know, like, they had all this stuff. And it's okay for you to say, hey, fuck Mossad and fuck Palestine, okay? Fuck them all. Fuck
That's the thing, man.
Fuck Pakistan. Fuck any Astan, okay? I'm here to tell you that they will fucking kill you. If they were dancing at 9/11.
Also,
they hid my dad's murderer in a mansion, and on top of that, more than half of the population of Pakistan
Dad died in 9/11.
Well, on top of that, 65% of Pakistan, more than half of the population, 65% is inbred. You know that?
Yeah,
65%.
Somalia.
Sure.
Somalia.
They also torture and kill dogs.
Average IQ of 65. Okay,
that's not racism, by the way.
In America, you're legally retarded if you have an IQ under 70. Okay, these people have been fucking their cousins since the Bronze Age, and then they want to. Okay, let me tell you something. They're gonna lie and whatever they've been playing a bunch of that Leering Center sign was up way longer than it was. Oh, it was just a mistake. They didn't know the difference. They don't want to learn English. They don't want to be part of America. Everything that they give to Somalia. And then they came up with some bullshit thing. It was promised to us 3,000 years ago. You would like to think that it's trolling. They're not smart enough to troll. These people have the mental capacity of a fucking toddler. That's why when that guy was like walking around, they beat the shit out of him. You know why? Because they chimped out. They don't have any other fucking recourse. They know rape, they know violence, and they know stealing, because that's how they survive. That's how their country looks.
Also,
like,
there's something
time to go, then I got a point.
There's something that needs to be understood, and that is that in Judaism and Christianity, we're taught that lying is a sin.
It is.
No matter who you lie to or why you lie, it's a sin. There can be good reasons to lie, but then you need to ask for forgiveness because it is a sin. In Islam, it specifically states lying to non-Muslims is not a sin. Lying to non-Muslims is a good thing.
Hold on.
They will never tell you. They never have to tell you the truth.
Tequila.
What do you mean? They never have to tell you the truth, and they never will feel bad about it because they literally don't think there's anything wrong with lying to your face. And I'm sorry, when we don't have it happening here to the same level quite yet.
Not
but
yet.
I'm sorry,
Yet.
Britain, 240,000 white girls repeatedly raped and gang raped and trafficked and groomed.
You saw the report.
You're talking hundreds of thousands. And if you think they're not trying to do it here, they're trying to do it here. They're working at it here. And there are places where
no. Hold on.
Go on.
And you saw what is my shit fucked up?
No. Go ahead. I was just on.
Okay. No, Tiny. Okay. Yeah, you saw like they're about to publish the report of the interviews with all of the women and girls that were fucking abused and assaulted in the UK. That's going to be monumental.
Oh man, dude, are you serious?
And a lot of them already admitted they were told that was all good, white girls were good for.
Right.
Another thing,
and I want to go real quick. Oh, fuck.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let Iron go.
Iron really wanted to go.
I am. I'm holding my. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You guys know I'm
real
strong
quick.
On this topic.
One of the biggest problems right now is people don't, they are so right and wrong, like black and white with fucking everything. They can't, okay, did the Israeli government do anything questionable at any point? Absolutely. They're a fucking government. Of course they did.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did ours? Absolutely. Of course they did. Were they connected to each other? Absolutely. All of that is fucking true. So that is where a lot of the problems are going. And that's why we see the anti-Israel, anti-Jewish sentiment is deeply embedded on both sides, the right and the left.
Right.
And that is a big problem. They're not willing to look at things and understand that, yes, all governments do terrible things at some points for what they consider to be the right reasons. Whether those are the right reasons or they're more self-serving reasons, you got to look. And it's oftentimes more conducive to who is in control at that point. And right now, what we're looking at is different sectors of control. We've got the World Economic Forum. We've got George Soros, who a lot of people consider, oh, he's part of this big Jewish cabal with the Zoomerwolf. And it's like,
Israel.
Dude, he is a fucking Nazi for the most part.
Yeah. He actually was part of the Hitler Youth.
Yep.
He was,
Yes.
He said on record that, at the time when he was part of the Hitler Youth, he would actually rat out Jews in hiding. And he said it was the best time of his life. Now,
and they don't understand.
That might be a doddering old man saying, like,
no,
hey,
it's not.
Really
This is a man that is completely in control of things going on right now. Yes. And dude,
how do those protests always have perfect signs and everything else ready for them?
Yeah, within history, there have been power structures amongst certain groups of people that oppress and dominate that exact group of people, and those other people are fucking rebelling against that power structure, and they're not willing to look at the nuance of that. Okay. There is so much there.
If you want to follow what a Christian foundation believes, you ask the priest. If you want to ask what sect of Jude,
somebody just fucked some shit up. Somebody just fucked some shit up.
I dropped some. I'm sorry.
What's it, Darnell? God damn it, Darnell!
Okay, but it was like
fucked up the whole show.
If you want to ask the Jewish congregation what they think, you ask the rabbi. If you want to ask what Muslims think, you ask the imam. The imam. Most imams basically go, and
that's a good point. That's a good point. I know where you're cooking.
Okay,
Catholics, if you don't know what's going on, you ask all the boys.
I was like, I've been okay. You thought undercover blue sky was one thing. I am undercover Muslim right now.
Yes,
I have gone down. I am Sammy the fucking Crusader. I am a hospitaler. I am fucking going in. These people, they will do these things going like, inshallah, this person did this. No.
Enchilada?
Yeah. Enchilada. The Prophet Muhammad. What?
Oh, wait, we got some more jazz hands for the whole thing. Hold on.
Hey, Toasty.
Hey, Toasty.
Zach, give me your best jazz hands.
So what they do is they always want to give Islam good press, right? So they'll send out these things like Islam is the most growing religion in this area. It's like it's not growing because people are converting. It's growing because you're
growing through immigration and invasion.
You have 10 wives, and you're fucking all of them, and each wife is having a kid. So you're up in about. No one believes,
and they let them.
They let them.
I'm sure polygamy is illegal in this country. Polygamy is illegal in most countries.
You're 100% right. And they will go after a fucking Mormon devout.
Yep.
with the
Emerald.
full force of the fucking Department of Justice, FBI, whatever, before they go after even one Muslim practicing
won't touch
something
a
on the
Muslim.
same level,
They
but
will not touch a
massive scale. They will
Emerald.
not.
Emerald,
Yes.
what's the law? What's the law about communism that you always like to drop?
Why am I blanking on all of a
Communist
sudden?
Act,
It is the Communist Control Act of 1954.
Okay, there's actually one about Muslims that we've had in it.
Was repealed in the 1990s that allowed Muslims to serve in Congress.
And
you want to know who? You want to know who?
There we go.
You want to know who?
George
who
Bush.
No, it was Clinton.
It was Clinton, but you want to know who one of the signers of that bill was? Fucking John McCain.
Of course it was.
Yeah, fucking John McCain.
Okay,
Schumer.
I thought it was later. I thought it was W. I thought it was fucking W.
It was under
most destructive, worst presidents we ever had in our lifetime. Possibly allowed things to happen in New York. I 100% believe that. I'm sorry, I just do.
love educating my mother, who said that she's still like a Democrat because, like,
Jesus.
her and her older sister voted for Carter in the 70s. That was like, listen, the modern Democrat Party would eat you alive. They
Can I
would
ask you a
call you
question,
right
Sammy
wing.
3P? Was Jimmy Carter did the People's Temple, were they perhaps good friends with Jimmy Carter?
Probably.
No, they were.
They were.
Yeah,
they were.
Mr. Jim Jones, Reverend Jim Jones. Reverend
my
Jim
point
Jones.
is, you have these fucking boomers trying to stay fucking relevant.
It was George H.W. Bush.
So it was before
On
Clinton.
November
No
18th,
shit.
1990, the 11th and first
101st.
Congress quietly repealed
Chuck
the
Schumer. Nancy Pelosi.
McCarran-Warren Act of 1952, forbidding Muslims from holding office. Members that Congress were Dick Cheney, John McCain, Joe Biden, Al Gore, John Kerry, Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer, and Nancy Pelosi. Let that sink in.
They're all traitors. They all need to be fucking treated as such.
I can't remember.
Look,
God
I
damn it.
want to be able to say that we have freedom of religion in this country, but that list is about as evil as it gets.
Yeah, no, look, I
don't
do
care
think
about
we have
religion.
freedom
I
of
don't.
religion.
Okay.
What's
Okay.
the quote? It's a shame how many politicians aren't hung. Is my favorite quote ever, because these.
Oh, it's great
people-
having a YouTube channel.
Honestly, the freedom of religion thing is so. I'm sorry, it's outdated. It doesn't not work. It's not compatible.
That's the problem with Islam.
No. Hold
You
on.
can't separate government and
Right. Sammy,
Yo,
hold on.
it's not
There's
just
a thing about
Islam,
it.
dude.
It's
Fucking
multiple
in
religions. It's multiple religions that
Satanism
doesn't
too?
apply to. It doesn't work. Satanism is one of them. But the thing is, again, we are a Judeo-Christian nation, and that's what our founding documents all state. So the only religions that are technically compatible with the Constitution are either Judaism or Christianity. Those.
I mean,
are the
I'd
only
argue ones
two
like
that are
Buddhism,
compatible.
and like Buddhism is probably fine.
Buddhism's
Okay.
fine.
But
Even agnostic and atheist is fine.
Shinto, like the ones
like
that
having-
don't want to do things to children.
we need to move
Yeah,
on, or I'm
saying
gonna talk for another
saying
5
I
hours.
disavow religion is fine. Atheism, agnostic,
Even
whatever.
those twitted-headed little Wiccans are okay.
Guys,
No,
a
they're
lot
not.
of the
No,
founding
they're not.
fathers
Nope,
were
nope. I'm not
religious.
even. I'm not okay with them either. I'm sorry, Tiny.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Okay,
generally
fuck them
speaking,
too.
they don't actually have any desire in politics.
Yes, but they're usually there's the same bitches that go out with the fuck ice protests. No,
That's
fuck
true.
them.
That's true. That's true. I
Okay,
take it back. I agree.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm going to say this, then I'm going to be done. Otherwise, it's going to turn into a 9-hour TED Talk. When the founding fathers talked about freedom of religion, we had pilgrimages here over people who disagreed. A lot of them were Catholics, Puritans, Quakers, different sects of Christianity, right?
Yes.
You know, we had an idea that,
and it was only a couple hundred years since people were slaughtering each other over different types of Christianity.
Okay. And then we came to a land of fucking savages who sadly didn't have a great immune system.
Savages, barely even human savages.
Dude, I love the Pocahontas reference, but as far as I'm concerned, we came to this country to settle and start a new life. We never, ever even entertained the idea that something like Islam would come here. It's not because we were anti-Islam or anything like that. It was like, this is a country that was funded on Christian morals. It doesn't matter the morals, simply just because we thought it was just going to be another sect of Christianity, or who's something that I thought I was going to be is like Jews for Jesus, where it was like, Jesus never told anybody to stop being Jewish. You just follow Christ because you believe he's a certain agreement between God and Abraham, where you believe that he is the Messiah and you're going to follow him and you're going to change your ways. It doesn't tell you to stop the 10 commandments or I know,
or the 613 mitzvot.
I was gonna say the Jews have way more. It doesn't matter.
613 laws.
We're like, oh, you can't eat shellfish, and it was like, oh, you mean this like tribe that moves around in the desert? I would probably not eat shellfish.
You can't eat pork. Trichinosis is one of the most horrible things.
We like circumcision. And it was like, yeah, you probably don't want sand in there. I get it.
Yeah.
Bacon
uncooked might get you sick. It all makes sense.
No sense.
Wooden
Muslim
spoons
is the actual. You know what it is? It's like Joseph Smith with the Latter-day Saints, where it was like, hey guys, I was in a cave. I got these gold tablets, but the only one who can read them is me. You're seeing parallels with the Prophet Muhammad. It was like their biggest argument is Jesus was never crucified. There are documents from the Romans. There's documents in Jerusalem. There's documents all over the place. It's one of the most recorded things ever is that Jesus Christ was crucified. One of their core beliefs is that he was not crucified. I just debunked Islam right now. Okay. They're saying,
and there was one other thing about freedom of religion here, which is in England, they haven't been doing it for the last fucking 50 years because they didn't want to get involved much. But in England, whoever sits on the throne is the head of the Church of England.
Yes.
The church and the state are completely connected. They are combined.
Dude, the Church of England was started because Henry VIII wanted to get a divorce.
Yep. But the whole point was, by the time we get to the 1770s, you've got crazy ass George III, who everyone knows is batshit crazy, and he's still head of the church. He's still able to make edicts. He's still able to do shit. And we did not want to have something similar happen here. So the government does not create a religion of its own. And as long as you abide by our laws, we don't care what religion you are. Is the original idea.
Yeah, they could not fathom.
Yeah, they never could have fathomed someone who wasn't Judeo-Christian coming here and becoming a part of it.
So here goes into the argument of they always go separation of church and state. And the thing is church and state, the separation of church and state is nowhere in our founding documents. It's nowhere written down. It was simply a letter. Now, the thing is, it was a letter that was written. But what it was just there was going to be no federal recognized religion as a national religion. However, it didn't mean a state couldn't call themselves religion and have a state religion. Virginia was founded on one religion. Maryland had their own state religion. That was a common thing. That is what happened at that time.
Rhode Island is where the Quakers are.
now it's been bastardized with this whole thing of separation of church and state, that it was never intended. And of course, they're using it as part of the argument when it comes to in front of the Supreme Court or federal law and stuff like that. Again, the only thing that ever applied to was a letter written by one of the founding fathers.
It's oh my god, and I'm glad I'm like finally diving into the original text, but it's like, man, it's just crazy, like all the shit that's going on.
Well, it's like when it comes to Judeo-Christian stuff and the issue of the Messiah or the Mashiach, I always figured Christians and Jews have no reason to fight. When the Mashiach comes, it's a simple question: is this your first visit or your second?
Mm-hmm.
That's as easy as it is. It doesn't have to be anything else than that. There's no reason to argue until he shows up.
I also noticed this is one of the arguments I remember having is like, because there's that. Have you guys seen that Epstein clip where he mentions Jesus and Epstein gets like visibly uncomfortable? And one of the arguments there is, well, because he's Jewish. I'm like, dude, I know Jews. They don't like wince at the idea of Jesus. Like my roommate was Jewish, and he'd be like, we'd talk about Jesus and be like, I think he was a good guy. You know, whether he was a Messiah or not, I'm not sure, but like I think he was a good. That's generally how most Jews react to Jesus being brought up.
You know who?
I even know some who think that he was supposed to be a prophet, not necessarily Mashiach, but that they thought he was a prophet.
Yeah, it's like how Muslims act that way.
All right,
he was right to get the money lenders out of the temple.
And then I remember one of the right wing like extreme things like, oh, the Jews actually like after Jesus they went to different things. They hint that they went to Baal. I'm like, no, they didn't. I know most Jews that don't. I don't know any Jews that worship Baal. What are you talking about? But they go, well, they secretly
wars against those who worship Baal.
No, they don't. I'm like, no, they don't.
No,
I hear this.
That's the crossover. Here's why we're getting the crossover that we do in the United States that we have now, is because Muslims.
Okay. Zach, have a good night. We will make sure to put your links for the comic book in as we're doing outros, which we will be getting to very shortly.
Dude, I appreciate it.
Sorry we got into
this. Seeing you again, bro.
No, it's trust me. I'm like no bullshit. I'm actually kind of retarded when it comes to politics. I have like my opinions, but in order to solidify my opinions in an argument where I can have a one-on-one conversation with somebody on said topics, to which I know only a certain amount, which is not enough to combat somebody. I won't. I'll just be quiet and I'll let you guys cook. I'll let you guys cook.
It's good. I wish there was more of that. Like, notice how I get quiet when I don't know what I'm talking about. And I think that's important.
I just want to know. I just want to know that email. I just want to know where the Giants are, because the Giants were referenced in the email.
Dude, the Book of Enoch. All right, because that's by.
They're in New York.
Yeah.
Shut
but,
the fuck
up.
Wait. I thought they played in Jersey.
San Francisco. Well, it's San Francisco as well.
No, the Book of Enoch I was looking into. Is that, do people consider that like canon?
Have a good night, guys. Have a good night.
It wasn't considered in the
Before we go any further, we're going to probably go for a little bit longer. So if anyone would like to dip at this point, they are more than welcome to. We'll give you an outro. Does anyone need to? Darnell?
I'm going to go now. I'm in a lot of fucking pain right now.
I'm sorry.
This weather change is kicking my ass, and I got some massive nerve pain in my right leg.
You're dead to me.
It's killing me.
Yeah, good. Fuck you. Go away.
Darnell, where can people find you next?
Get out of here.
Come on, guys.
Go.
You can find me Monday night at Popcorn to be down at the Railify on 9:30 p.m. Central on 9 p.m. Central on Rumble. Tuesday night 9:30 p.m. Central on Mr. Burger's YouTube and Rumble channel for the 30-minute trivia quiz blitz. And most importantly, Friday night, 9:30 p.m., Lights, Camera, Citation channel on my Rumble at Darnell Quiggley, myself, Sammy Threepeat, Killer Mike Games, and Simple Davey. We tackle the most important body cams, and we proceed to kill ourselves laughing, which we almost succeeded last night.
Funniest show on the internet.
Literally almost succeeded in killing ourselves last night.
Man.
You can also.
I was there.
Oh, dude, if you watch the replay, you will fucking die.
I wish I was there. I got to jump back on one of those, man.
Yeah.
Hey, now that I've been fired, I've got a lot of free time.
So you could find the Lights Camera Citation crew at DreamHack in May in Georgia this coming May. Sammy, we got an idea for you, brother. So we'll talk about that later.
Cool. Actually, I have an idea. I have an idea as well. We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, brother. You guys take it easy, and I'll see y'all next week or Monday. Later.
Feel better.
I'm hoping to. Peace.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Does anyone else need to, or are we good? We good for a little longer? Okay.
I took my painkiller half an hour ago, so it's either going to work or it's not.
Boom Boom 42. The government did not establish a religion or ideology. It's called DEISEL CRTESG, and it's all unconstitutional.
They have religious devotion and shit.
They do.
More so than God.
Agree.
More so than like even people leftists that are Christian. I'm like, you spend more time reading these lefty doctrines, than, because I ultimately recently. I've always grew up kind of Christian, but I recently turned. Honestly, what it was, I'm like, these people really believe in this Satan guy. The other guy must be real too. The other guy must be, what I mean? God must be real too.
When Marilyn Manson is calling out Satanism in government, you got a fucking problem.
All right.
You got a big fucking problem.
Here's the point I was trying to make earlier.
I'll admit it. I didn't actually believe in demonic possession or that demons were real until a few years ago, and I now truly believe that there are demons.
Yeah, once you see it, dude, Tiny. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
No.
I mean, The Exorcist is fucking.
Yeah, Sammy, a fucking baby sacrifice, all of it. It's just
and I tell people, I'm like, here's evidence in the Epstein files. They go, I don't know if that's verified. I'm like,
I love cornering people on Twitter when they go, "Oh, you're calling me a pedophile," and I was like, "I'm not worried about you fucking them more than I'm worried about you eating them." Okay.
We're sacrificing.
What I'm saying is, here's why you find the communist left in hands with Islam, and I know Tiny will back me up on this. Here's what it is: they will eventually come into clash because
they can't,
Muslim
they cannot coexist.
Totalitarianism is a right wing thing. I often hate when they say
never have been
fascism
able to
is right wing. Fascism is a form of authoritarianism. So when you look at the political spectrum, it is a grid. Okay, there's authoritarianism on top. There's libertarianism at the bottom. There's right wing. There's left wing. Okay, so there are forms of left wing authoritarianism.
Yep.
Okay, so it's bullshit. And if you Google it right now, if you Google fascism, they will say it is a right wing form of authoritarianism. That is inherently incorrect because if anything, it is a northern form of authoritarian or what I can't say the word anymore. Thank you. Authoritarian. My thing is the reason that Islam and communism in America have collided and decided to work together. And it's the simplest reason.
Because it's worked in the past.
But here's why it's worked. I'm going to break it down right now. They're both willing to lie.
Yep.
To get what they want.
Yep.
That's the difference. Okay. Yep. And it started small. So if you talk to a upper quadrant leftist, what would they call you? They would say that you're a Nazi, and you're like, well, I'm not a Nazi. You're going to spend all of your time refuting why you're not racist, why you're not a Nazi. If you're Islam, or I'm saying if you're anything other than Islam, they're going to say that you're Islamophobic. They're going to put these labels on you. Why? Because it's easier to have you
Yep.
That's why Trump won the election in 2024, because a huge collection of us was like, you know what, you're racist. You know what? Fuck you. I don't care if I am. You know what? Maybe
people
it's because
tell me,
you've been calling me racist
knowing
since
my
2016. Actually, I hope you get put in a concentration camp. At this point, I am so sick of you. I hope that everything that you accuse me. So when people call me a Nazi on Twitter, I go, you know what? I'm not a Nazi, but I actually pray that you run into a real one of these days, because they're not going to want to discuss policy with you. They're going to beat the shit out of you. Okay.
Jonathan,
and they go, so you're wishing harm on me and my family? I was like, no, I just wish you might meet
an actual Nazi.
Real
one. They exist and they're dangerous.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, Jonathan brings up a good point. They will separate eventually. Useful idiots will never see it coming. This is true. They've sided themselves so much with so many conflicting ideologies under one umbrella that they, for like one or two things, agree on. They get that coming. They're already now. It's going to fall apart because they're going to start going after each other.
Well, and Muslims are smarter, though. They're smarter than the
Muslims standing up saying the reason we're not getting what we want is because there's too many gays showing up, and they were talking about the gays for Gaza.
Yeah.
Muslims are going to outsmart communists.
You're
Hold on. First. The easiest example is to look at Iran.
Yep.
Okay. Iran was thriving, going toward Western ideology, doing great. Capitalism, everything. And then the communist influence with
work with capitalism.
Hold on, the communist influence within the colleges. Then that led into that ideology of oppressor versus oppressed, and they automatically tagged the Muslims as oppressed and them thriving and doing well as oppressors. So they had to use suicidal empathy going forward. Like, we just look at that one iconic photo of the two young women leaning out the window of a car, holding up the pictures of fucking what's his face,
Gaddafi.
Yeah, Gaddafi. So satisfied. We know what the outcome of those two women were. One was beheaded. The other had to. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. The other one had to flee for her life. The worst part is the one that fled for her life is still an outspoken fucking communist.
They don't learn.
No, she did not learn anything, even though that picture almost represents the failure. Hold on, real quick, Sammy. I'm sorry. Then I'll give you the floor.
I'm sorry.
Real quick. We know they used these college-educated fucking communist retards as useful idiots to gain power, and then they massacred most of them.
Yep.
We know that.
Guys, who was the biggest funder in colleges this year, like all across in America?
Who was the biggest what?
Say that again.
Funder?
Funder?
Like
donate some money.
Donor.
Thank you.
Qatar.
Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
So I think that should be illegal.
It should. Why is it not?
Oh, yeah, foreign governments should not.
Why is it not
directly to our universities?
This is where I'm going back to Iran. Okay, and then also it's a leftist woman's fantasy to be oppressed. What do they do? What do they do when they're
I believe you. I don't understand it, but I believe you. I've been told this.
Okay, but what do they do when they're trying to protest? They all dressed up like it's a Handmaid's Tale, which is a leftist fairy tale, and they're trying to say that this is happening. They secretly want it to happen.
Also, if you actually read the
Because they've
book,
been programmed. It's a
if you read
clash
the
in
book, you wouldn't be
programming.
scared. You wouldn't be scared of the conservatives. You'd be scared of fucking electric currency. You'd be scared of
Right.
central bank currency because that's how the whole thing fucking happened. The scariest scene in the whole book is these women who went to they went to their office in the morning, and their boss called them all in, called all the women in the office into one room and said, "I'm really sorry. I don't have any other option. I have to fire you all. We can't have any women here." And they were like, "What?" He was like, I can't do anything about it. You have to go." And they went and they left and they tried to go to the bank. No money from the bank. No, they took all the money, so the women didn't have any options.
Right.
That's how it happens in the book.
So like,
If
the
you're scared of that
Canadian
book,
truck
you're
Oh,
drivers-
scared of
right.
fucking
Hold on,
banking.
hold on. And Tiny, what does this? That sounds like what is exactly going on in Afghanistan right now.
Dan.
Yeah. Well, look at
Oh,
the
Afghanistan's
Canadian
even
truck
worse.
drivers. When
They have
when they
removed
were
female autonomy
Yeah, there's no.
completely.
See, this is the
No
problem with the whole,
schooling, no banking, no driving, no going, like all of it.
Well, they
and this
recently
is
passed
the-
a law. You can't
Women
speak
in the
public.
West, women
They
in the
just passed the law.
West think
Women cannot speak in public in Afghanistan.
right, and women in the West think that's fine, but they're scared of fucking Bubba at the fucking dive bar.
what's
Yeah,
worse
Who
is
would-
these women showing
Hey,
up
if you go
to
out with
these.
Bubba, he'd just be like, "Yeah, wear that shirt with the low cut. It'll make me look cool in front of my friends."
Right. So this is the biggest problem when it comes to the left, when it comes to them wearing the Handmaid's Tale. They keep trying to throw that as that being the right wing. And it's like you're supporting
It's
the ones
not.
that are actually putting the burqa on women. That
Yeah.
literally, your Handmaid's Tale suit is the burqa. The ones you're supporting, the ones you are sitting here doing. This is where you're going to have your separation of these when they finally get into some kind of control. That's when they're going to start fighting each other.
no.
Oh,
That's the problem.
because the
Women are too
burqa is
stupid to recognize a bonnet
culturally
from a burqa.
beautiful. They
No,
they
it's
go they willingly go to women that wrap their fucking hair. Oh, I feel so beautiful now. Now I'm not objectified.
Heard that argument in high school.
I want I
You could-
want
you
to
could-
rip
you could
all of
almost
that
believe-
apart so bad.
You could almost believe, because if you look in the Middle East, in like places like UAE and Oman and certain other places, the men also wear long robes. They wear long
Yeah.
robes and their hair is covered. But
They
you want to
live
know
in
the
the
difference?
desert.
It's the desert, and every single one of those men is wearing white, and every single one of those women is being forced to wear black
Anywhere.
They're wearing
Yep.
black
In the desert. in
Yes.
the heat. So
Yeah.
it will be more.
Thank
It will be
you.
literally dangerous to their health to spend too much time outside their home. They need to
Yes.
stay where it's cool. They need to stay where they're allowed to keep the outfit off, which is at home.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
another thing.
It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Here's another thing that they.
I'm angry now. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You should be. So they'll do
Always
that,
angry.
and then
That's
they'll
my
cause-
secret, Sammy.
Yeah.
I'm always angry.
Yeah. Sun's getting real low, Iron. They will do that, and then they will do these things to women. I'm sorry, women will just do it. Apparently, once you make the cross into the hijab, you're invisible. You're the women's rights.
Yeah.
Okay, French women aren't like hanging out, holding up signs, showing their titties for anybody in the Congo or
No.
any one of these unfortunate countries. Okay, they never do that.
We're-
You know what they will do is talk about things that aren't real in like American in Western values. There will be a constant critique of Western values. What they won't do is actually challenge things that are actually going on. So like I
Like
love my
Slaughtering
favorite
Christians in
example.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite example
the Yagasi
is
women,
is Black
And Muslim,
History
like,
Month.
the Comgo, all
It's
of that.
Black History Month. People
No-
want to talk
no
about the horrors of
marches.
slavery. There is still slavery going on in Muslim countries.
Mhm.
When
There's
you
slavery in
bring that
Mauritius.
up,
In the
actually,
Quran,
there's
God
more
says that.
Yes.
There's more slavery now than
Yep.
there's ever been in
And
human history.
Yep.
And
Guess which
it's all
government
caused
they're
by
doing
the
it.
Muslims.
Yep.
The Muslims who kept the slavery in our history going as long as it did until
World War I.
God save the Queen. The fucking British stopped the slave trade.
Yeah, no, I was like,
No,
that's
the
thing. We
British,
broke cycle.
and then after the Civil War, the Americans stopped all the slave trade through the Atlantic. It was still
Yes!
going on east. It was still heading across Africa and
Yep.
into Asia. And I'm sorry, when fucking Hillary decided she was so pissed she needed to kill Gaddafi, fucking Libya turned into open air slave markets.
Yep.
Has
Gaddafi
she or anyone
Gaddafi
from
was a
Obama
hero.
talk about cleaning that shit up? No.
Yep. Gaddafi was a real one. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm here for Gaddafi. Yes.
Compared to
Dude, look at it.
No. He was a
Look
bastard. He
into
was a
it.
bastard
He
and
just
did
would not-
treat his
okay,
people
so-
well, but he was so much better than what they left him with.
No,
But
hold
the
on.
problem-
I'll let Emerald, you go first, then I'll go.
Yeah. Okay. So the only reason why our government, specifically the left, went after him and Hillary went, it's because he was not playing ball the way they wanted him to play ball.
Absolutely.
That's the only reason he was taken out.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It was
I just
all
don't-
about
I just don't
economics. Hold on,
Yep.
hold on, Tiny, real quick. It was all about he was creating an independent currency that they could not control. That was the problem. Was he bad? He was just as bad as everyone else.
I'm about to blow all your
But
mind. Tiny, go.
he was doing so much to fucking secure his area and make it fucking good healthcare, fucking like economic stability, all of that. And they just couldn't fucking have that. Now let Tiny go. I'm sorry.
No.
Well, no. It's not. It's just okay. Just happened. Muslim. It's a Muslim community in northern Nigeria, and fucking Boko Haram comes in and starts slaughtering them and stealing their daughters. They don't care that they're Muslim. During October 7th,
Mm-hmm.
there was a Bedouin family. The little boy, the 10-year-old boy, actually survived the fucking bullet to the head they gave him, so he could tell the story of what happened to his family. They were Bedouins. They were Muslim. And they were told that they were worse than dogs and worse than Jews because they were Muslims who lived under Jewish rule. When you go to Israel, the Knesset has Muslims, it has Druze, it has Bedouins,
Christians.
Christians, of course. What Sammy said, he wants to walk the path of the martyrs. There was protected the entire path, so you could walk the entire path of Christ during Christmas, during Easter. It is always guarded and protected. You used to be able to go to Bethlehem. Bethlehem is not part of Israel anymore. Sorry, we can't protect Christians who want to go to Bethlehem. And now you can't go, or if you go, you get hassled, or if you're a woman, you get raped.
Yep.
And beheaded.
That's the other thing. We're talking about a religion that not only thinks that rape is okay, it's rape is good. You should rape women
Guys,
who are not
here you
Muslim
go.
or
When
who are
did they
not
get
yours.
rid of rape in Somalia?
And you can rape your wife, and you can beat your wife, and it's all totally okay. I mean, there was a girl who was just attacked, and when the fucking idiot was asked, why did you I saw her in the park, and I wanted her. That was it.
When do you guys
That
think
was it.
rape was illegal in Somalia?
It wasn't.
Nope. There's so much that is so different from anything we have traditionally ever considered decent.
Yeah,
and as you guys were talking about before, there's
the
that
founding
fucking-
fathers
there's that meme.
couldn't.
There's
the
a meme where there's a
founding
woman
fathers
and a
couldn't
man. Let me finish, Sammy, real quick.
Sammy,
There's a woman and a
let her
man,
finish.
and the man says, "I believe that a woman should be at home. I believe that a woman should not be allowed to do this." And she goes, "Oh my God, are you conservative?" He goes, "No, I'm Muslim." She goes, "Oh, I don't want to be insensitive. Okay, I'll do these." Like, I'm sorry, what the fuck? How broken do your brain have to be okay with that?
Yeah, I don't care what your religion is. You don't get to do that shit.
Yeah, it's so funny that feminists are primarily like that. It's
Feminists haven't been feminine in decades.
Feminism is what ruined Iran.
No. I'm going to go a step
Yeah,
further. Have you looked into what a lot of early feminists believe? This is the rabbit hole I went down.
Well, if you're talking about like Sanger and them.
Yeah.
They were a big fan of this guy named Lucifer.
No, they were also really good. They were really
Lilith.
good for eugenics
And Lilith.
Policies.
No, but they also they viewed a lot of them wrote essays on why Lucifer was the liberator and God was the oppressor woman.
Well, those I hadn't heard, but they did.
Vaughn is 100% right. Lilith Fair. Lilith Fair, the worst thing that ever happened to music ever.
Who?
Yep. Okay, so do you understand? Wait, Vaughn, do you understand the story of Lilith? And why they like her so much?
Yeah, because she didn't want to be on bottom.
No. So God makes Adam and God makes Lilith.
Yeah.
And then
Based
Adam,
Vaughn.
And then Adam tells Lilith to lie beneath him.
Yes.
And Lilith refuses. And then she doesn't just refuse, she calls out God's true name, which is a sin. And the demons hear her and they pick her up and they take her down to hell. So God decides he won't make Eve from the dirt like he did Lilith. He takes Adam's rib and makes Eve so that women will always be with men and men will always be with women.
Yes.
Yeah,
Lilith literally Lilith, they think of Lilith as this fucking special thing because she didn't want to lie beneath Adam. So what? She had a lot of other options. She didn't have to fucking call out God's name. She didn't have to go with the demons. She didn't have to do any of that shit. She's not a fucking victim.
Yeah, and she's also like the creator of demons, right? Isn't she? Like the
she's a monster.
God cursed her for what she did, that she would give birth to 1,000 demons every day.
Look at how many feminists worship Lilith. Look at how many early feminists, first wave feminists.
Yep. Dude, all of these so-called Wiccans always say, praise be Lilith. They all do.
That's crazy.
Yes, dude. Look up satanic and loose.
I'm not religious at all by the Judeo-Christian system. Blah, blah, blah. Praise be Lilith. Okay.
Here's
the
problem.
About that?
Most Wiccans I knew when I was like young enough to be sort of involved with those types of people were all just like earth spirit, fire spirit, whatever. Like none of them were talking about demons or gods or anything.
Oh no. No, Tiny, hold on. Were you a fucking dirty hippie?
No, I was not.
Were you a 90s dirty hippie?
No, but when I was younger, okay, my mom's Christian. I mean, mom's Jewish. My dad's Christian. I did a form of dance.
I'm not hearing a no.
Which is a Hindu religious dance, and I did that for 13 years. So I was very interested in religion as an idea. I was looking at lots of different things, but I was not a dirty hippie ever.
Okay.
Here's the problem with that type of thinking. Women actually are worse edgelords than men. So they'll do this type of stuff where it was like, oh, Lilith, she was the first woman. When, obviously, if you're going into biblical,
when have well-behaved women ever made history?
Yeah, no, that's debatable.
Fuck Eve, hell yeah, Lilith. That's their mentality.
Yeah,
it's actually their mentality.
The whole thing's debatable. Depends.
Men don't also submit to God. We all have.
Hold on. Can we stop for a second? We got to stop for a second. Vaughn threw in the head movement, which is great. Fuck Eve.
Which is what they do.
Because he wants to fuck himself.
The only thing he was missing was the hand snaps.
You know what? You don't mess with Lilith. She's my girl.
Fuck Eve, and Lilith is my girl. All right,
guys.
Sorry, Sammy.
That's the story of Genesis, where it was just like, I don't think we should eat this apple. And she's like, fuck you. If you're not going to let me be the real
women
me.
are always wrong.
No, women.
Yes, absolutely.
Actually, in the Jewish tradition, it's Adam's fault for not telling Eve that she can't.
It's Judaism.
Right. So men, you should always tell women not to do things that they're stupid.
Well, one of the points, some guy made this point about politics right now. He goes, you know what? This all goes back to Adam and Eve. Eve, it's okay. Women can be tempted. Men can be tempted. A man has to put his foot down and say, no, it was Adam's fault for not saying, no, bitch, get in line.
Okay, we don't say that she sort of said no, bitch. We sort of just said, I will do this because God told me not to. It's that.
Well, he didn't have to, but I think it would have got the point across faster.
I'm just gonna say, I'm fairly certain.
You got so many clips from this episode.
I would love to see that, like in the actual Bible.
The Bible direct.
And then Eve said upon Adam, "I don't like. It's not the way that you said it; it's the tone that you use."
It's not what you said; it's the way you said it.
On one of your ribs, okay. You're a chauvinist pig. Okay, I know that I was supposed to be your companion and support you, but right now I'm not feeling supportive. I feel unsafe, and this guy's like, "Fuck, give me the apple."
Is that the difference between the New King James Bible and the Old King James Bible? I mean, is that where that came in?
I'm giving you the King 3P Bible, where she was just like, you know what, you have not.
The Bible adapted by
I want a witness. I want a witness to my experience. And
we all need the new King's 3P Bible.
Okay, have you met a talking snake, Adam? I don't think you have. And then he's like, fuck it, just give me the apple. Whatever will get you to stop talking, I will eat the fucking apple. And then God's like, what's going on here? And it was like, have you listened to my rip? And then God's like, no, I need to punish you. And he's like, well, make it good. And she's like, well, she's gonna have to feel the pain of childbirth, and also like once a month, fuck this bitch, because I heard what she was saying.
Except he has to do childbirth, but you're supposed to work and toil in the field forever.
Well, that's always the argument. It was like, women bring babies into the world. What do men do? Oh, I don't know. Deal with the pregnant woman.
Fucking die deal with you and die constantly.
Okay.
Well, especially no.
And you know what? I wish Arza was here. I've never slept with a man. I wish. Did Arza ever get woken up and like, I had a dream that you cheated on me?
Emerald, this is gonna be the best. This is gonna be the best clip you've ever had, dude.
I always thought that was like a cliche joke. Have any of you actually had a woman do that to you?
No, but I wake up this morning.
Hold on real quick. I have had in past relationship a woman that I was dating at the time be upset with me for multiple days. When I finally got it out of her, is because she dreamt that I had cheated on her, and she was taking it out on me, even though it was completely a dream and it never happened.
Okay, is that the question, Tiny?
Yeah, because I couldn't imagine someone actually doing that.
Okay, stop. Yes, 100%. I've had that happen not just once. I've had that happen multiple times.
Okay.
And only a couple times was the woman actually right.
Yeah,
and let's stay in the chat.
I've had it happen to me where my wife said,
never my wife, of course. Jesus Christ.
No, of course not. No.
Out, and you know what?
Not sarcastically, Emerald. No, actually, for a
highlight of my marriage is she got all worked up because she had a bad dream. Like I dreamed that I don't know, like pick a millionaire woman, and she was like, and you left me for her, and you know we did all these things, but you still left me. And I was like, and I looked at her and I was like, we can have this conversation when you're ready to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
And she was
wow, I always thought it was like a joke, like a really bad joke.
No, seriously, no. Past relationships, yes, big time.
Wow.
Current marriage, actually, my wife is at it, but she frames it more in almost a silly sense, like, oh my god, I had a really awful dream that you fucked so and so, and it was like really sad. I was like, well, good thing that didn't happen because I'm still like, fat and right here.
Yeah, no, I always tell my wife, she's like, "Did you ever cheat on me?" And I was like, "I already have one woman in the
Walter.
equation."
But
Why
past
would I ruin
ones,
my life adding
past
another
ones
woman
were
into my
awful.
life?
Past ones were awful. Like one of my also
Hey, Walter.
long-standing relationships. It was like almost a violent thing. Like, oh my god.
Vaughn, are you writing
Are
this
we
down?
good? Vaughn, where are you on this? Have you been assaulted by a woman that dreamed that you cheated on her?
No,
No.
but he has been flirting with a woman with man.
Right. This is such a natural transition from our hate of Islam.
But
Yeah,
hold
no,
on.
fuck Allah.
Look,
But
my-
hold on, I
growing
did
up
have a
at
weird
home,
wake
most-
up. Yes,
Most
this
of the
morning.
people in my life that I was friends with were guys. I've never been able to get along with girls all that well. I've tried; it doesn't seem to work for whatever reason. So, but I
there are
literally
reasons.
thought this was a joke.
Nope, it's
No,
not.
dude.
It occurs.
No. I'm going to be totally honest. Every single woman I've ever been involved with has had that dream sequence where they wake up and they hate me for having, done something I didn't do. And
Closest I ever came to that was having a dream about a dead boyfriend. That's about as close as I think I've ever gotten anything close. Like, that's just weird.
well, that's your dreams. We're talking about the people that you've been with. Have you ever woke up with somebody that
talking
you were
about reality.
with?
Well,
Yeah,
like I had
with
a dream.
somebody
I had
they
a
were
dream about my
with.
dead boyfriend. I had a dream about my dead ex when I was with someone else, and I was like, didn't want to really talk to him
Yeah,
about
I'm
it
not
because
gonna
I
fuck
didn't
with
think
you.
it'd be appropriate.
Okay, but did your dead ex like fuck the current person in the ass that
No.
you're with?
No.
Okay, then we're not on the same page.
Yeah,
like
so,
I just
Yeah.
maybe I
I
just
think-
have enough sex dreams. I don't know. Like that's
no,
just
I
not
had a
something
weird
I
one
experienced.
yesterday where my ceiling fan is like has a circle in it, and I woke up. I had a dream. I swear to God, this
You're
is the
gonna fuck your
weirdest
girl
wake
with
up I've ever had.
Jackie
Actually, when I think of it. I had this dream, and I like
Why
that.
are you
I
laughing?
forget why, but this guy was pointing a gun at me in my dream. I opened my eyes and I see the circle of my fan, thinking it's the barrel of the gun. I'm like, I literally screamed, like, ah! I'm like,
Uh-huh.
oh, that was
Oh,
retarded.
Dude, I actually,
And then I went back to
Okay.
sleep.
one time,
That
I
has nothing
actually
to do
hit
with
my
anything.
wife.
No,
What
it
are
has
we
nothing to
talking
do
about?
with it, but it was vaguely dream related, so I thought I'd bring it up.
Right.
I punched
It
my
is
wife
fun.
in the shoulder in my sleep one time because there was this
You
I was
punched a
dreaming
woman?
about this kid
Based.
that like I fucking hated in middle school, and he used to just like talk shit. He was like back
Oh, and he fucked your wife, right?
I got you right where I want you, motherfucker. And I swung and I heard, what the fuck was that for? And then, like, with my eyes closed, I went, that sounded a lot like my wife.
Oh no! Oh
Like,
no!
I'm kind of asleep. And she's like,
Yo,
is something wrong? Like, she's like, I also know, like, you have sleep apnea. You flail when you can't breathe. And I was like, no.
yo,
My
I
ex
was,
fiance.
I was fighting
in
Mike.
his sleep.
I
He
fucking
he
hate
hit
Mike.
me like twice, and he fucking it crushed him because he's like he had had.
I was completely crushed to know
Yeah.
that like I hit my wife. Well, you know, it was like she wasn't even talking back to me. I was unconscious. You know, like
Jeez.
I mean, if she was talking back, then
yeah, that would have been.
I
a
will
different
say,
story. But she didn't do anything. She was just laying next to me. But like, I dreamed that there was like, you know, like this childhood like beef that I still had, and was like, I got you right where I want you, motherfucker. And then all of a sudden, like with my eyes closed, I heard, ow. What was that?
I did have the
I was
occurrence
like,
once with a girl I was seeing at the time, and we were living together and stuff like that. And yeah, I woke up randomly in the middle of the night, and she's up and all this stuff, and I'm kind of like, oh, you're up. What's going on? She goes, you punched me in the face.
oh fuck!
And I didn't
fuck.
even. I'm completely out. I don't even know that. And she's like, yeah. And it's like, And yeah, when it's something like that, and it's like a flail you move or something like that, and it might have been just like and I just went like that and hit her. It's the fact that it's like, because that happened while I was asleep. Talk about crushing. It's like, geez.
Eric had flipped over and slammed me in the throat, and that like there was a slight bruise, and he was like, I was upset. I mean,
okay.
I was like, I get that you're asleep.
No,
You don't have any.
hold on.
I talk about it, but
I mean, if you're gonna bruise me there, can you at least make it a little more enjoyable while that's happening?
We need some more context. So hold on, Tiny. Motherfucker slam throated you in the face while asleep.
Yeah, he's like, you didn't know?
He was lying next to me, and he like went to roll over, and his arm just dead armed right across my throat.
Oh, okay. That's not as fun as I envisioned. Like motherfucker, just like sleep apnea, like waking up and like doing like, and you know what the time smells like? This
Hey, motherfucker, that's our word.
No, he just rolled over, but like he's a bigger guy, and the guy just dead armed me right across the throat.
Dang.
Question by Walter: if you assault someone while you're asleep, is that considered night terror?
Yes.
Maybe for the person you assault.
Yes.
Dude,
Have any of you guys ever dreamt that your women cheated on you? Did you ever have the opposite? Like, did you ever dream about them?
Yes. Yes, but here's the difference between men and women, Tiny. Okay, here's the difference, dude. So men know it's a dream, and it's like, wow, that was fucked up. And like the only time that like a man would actually consciously pursue that thought is if they had the dream and there's like some weird shit going on, like, oh, he's just my best friend, look at him, he's just my best friend, he's my friend from work, it's like, and I'm staying late, that kind of thing. I'm like, there's some shit going on.
Dude,
but if it's just random, like, I dreamt that she fucked like my childhood nemesis, like fucking Sammy was talking about, like the childhood bully. It's like, okay, we know that's not going to happen. The difference is women, like, yeah, I had a dream you fucked Stacy, who always tormented me in high school. It's like, who the fuck's Stacy? I don't know fucking Stacy. Yo, who the fuck? I don't know no fucking Stacy. That's the difference.
Okay.
Yep.
I obviously just don't have enough sex dreams, because I don't have dreams of myself cheating or them cheating or anything else.
No, it's not even about cheating. So what I was trying to say is, okay, I haven't played baseball in 20 years. I had a dream the other day that there was like a pop fly, and I was like in center field, and I was running for it, and I shit you not, I jumped out of bed and I ran into the wall, and then I looked over, like, kind of like painfully, because, like, keep in mind, I had just blindfolded ran into a wall.
Yeah.
And I kind
you
of like,
have sleep issues, Sammy.
Yeah, I know,
like medical.
I'm literally suing my county because yeah, you know, I will be the first like pudgy white guy who gets the civil rights fucking either way. So like I run into the wall. Okay, so when you do that, I don't know if you ever notice like in traffic, someone's in front of you, but like all of a sudden you notice that the light is green
and they're not
but
going.
then you realize someone is in front of you, so you hit the brake right away. So you accelerate because you saw the light is green, but like you realize someone is in front of you, so you like you brake right away, and then you look retarded, and you know you gotta give like the scope, and everyone goes, "What the fuck is this, bro?" Well, it's like that with your brain. but also I have this new experience where I'm having like these extremely vivid dreams. And one of them was I was going up for a pop fly. So I ran into the wall. My wife is just asleep next to me. Like, she has no idea the bullshit that's about to transpire. So I went like this in bed, and then I start it full on sprint, ran into the wall, and I lay there. After I hit the wall, I lay there down like this, and I went, "Oh shit, I was dreaming." And then I looked over, and I saw that my wife was asleep.
You never woke up for anything?
I also noticed there was my wife likes to passive aggressively leave unfolded clothing on the side of the bed. So I made like a makeshift blanket. So I spent the rest of the night on the floor because I didn't have the heart to tell her that I woke up
and walked in and ran into a wall.
I was catching a fly ball.
Right.
Ran into the wall and fell down.
So I have to ask the important question. Did you catch the ball?
Yeah.
That's the worst part. I don't know.
Oh God. Oh God. Yo,
Sammy, I believe in you. I believe in you.
Yo, that actually opens up a whole nother can of worms. Do you guys hate those incomplete dreams where you're like, you're doing something on a purpose and you're almost there, and then all of a sudden, like
your alarm clock goes off.
Your fucking alarm goes off, or your dog scream barks for no reason. Just the air changes ever so slightly, and the dog has to go. Or your fucking wife is like asking you, like, "Hey, I know you're asleep, but."
No, I
know
like
what I'm talking about.
I
right?
like when you're having a dream and you're having like a good ass dream, and then like maybe you have to wake up to pee, or like something. Like, I'm old, like it happens. Sometimes you have to wake up to pee. And then you go back, and then like your brain is trying to go back to like this perfect dream.
Oh,
and then you have
that's the worst.
But, like it's slightly worse.
Different.
Like
it's not the same. It's never the same.
Oh my God.
Like I was like backstage, like Ween is my favorite band, and like it was like so like I got backstage.
Wait, pause. Ween is your favorite band, Sam?
Yes, Ween is my favorite band. Ween is one of the
that
greatest
ain't bad
of all time.
All right, that's fine. Let's move on.
Yeah, but then in the second time when he went to sleep, he was backstage, and then all of a sudden he started running for a fly ball.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was like I started. I was lined up. I was to go backstage. I was gonna be like, like Dean or Ween, and be like, I'm gonna talk to them. Like I'm next in line, and then I have to wake up to pee, and then like I go back. I take a pee. I go back, and we're like, oh, it's kind of like that. But it was like, oh, you can meet Dean, but now you have to do 27 jumping jacks before you meet him. And then you do that. They're like, oh, he went to another room. And you're like, no, the dream is different now. And like, there's part of my awake brain going like, this is different now. I don't like that. I was trying to go back to what I was doing before.
I got to bring this up. Okay, so Walter brings this up. Next time you have
Walter.
to pee in dream, Sammy, just dream the bathroom. I promise nothing bad will happen. You'll wake up. Okay. I actually have a story about that. So when I fairly shortly after I turned 21, I'm on the military base, got pissed drunk, went back to the barracks, dreamt that I had gone to the bathroom, and woke up that I'd pissed myself in my sleep.
Okay, I can beat you that one.
And then did you piss yourself in real life?
My story, but there was the USS Kennedy.
Yes. Yes.
The Kennedy's in Dock in New York, and everyone goes off, gets drunk, whatever. This fucking sailor is so drunk / half asleep when he gets up to pee, he goes to the wrong area and starts hearing people screaming, and he's trying to figure out what's going on. And then he hears, "This isn't the head, and you're pissing on a Marine."
Okay.
What happened next? I'm not going to tell you, but I figured you can figure it out.
Okay. My turn, real quick.
Hold on, Iron. Go ahead.
Real quick. I just want to go in, and this is just more, I'm piggybacking off of Sammy and everybody else. So, the worst fucking thing that's imaginable. Shut the fuck up.
I was doom scrolling. Sorry.
I had to wake him up.
So the worst fucking thing is, so you're in that amazing dreamscape where, like, subconsciously you're thinking, my God, if I write all of this down, this will be the greatest thing.
Story.
Yeah.
Right. We've all had that moment where it's like, it's so great. And you're right at the
end. It would be amazing.
Right. And you're right at the fucking ending. And then fucking age hits, and it's like, nope, you gotta get up. You gotta wake up, go. And you go to the bathroom. And you're just like, just stay there. Just stay there. Just stay in that mind space. And you go back and you lay down, and you're like desperate to fucking stay asleep so you can see how this shit in your mind ended out. And you're promising yourself, I will remember all of this because this is the greatest story that's ever been told. This is biblical. This is great.
Yeah.
You are so fucking sold on everything, and you remember everything in complete detail. All you want to do is just go to sleep, and when you do, you wake up, it's all fucking gone.
Yep.
Dude, I
should write this down. I should write this down. No, I want to go back to sleep and finish. I'll remember. There's no way I'll forget how amazing
there's
it is.
no way. That's right, Tiny. There's no way there's no way I'll forget. Because this is the greatest thing that's ever been. This is the greatest spoken word of mankind. Right there.
I woke up
and I'm remembering this as I'm fucking standing there wobbling. Just like, oh my God.
I did that to Vaughn. I sent him a script, and he's like, dude, this is great. I'll back you. I'll back you on it.
Was that a dream?
Yeah, no, like I woke up out of like I have been, so I have this reoccurring like dream, and I was like, I'm gonna write it down.
That was your dream. That was good. That was coherent. Because most of my dreams, when I think of them, I'm like, dude, this is cooking. And then I start remembering the details as I'm writing it down. I'm like,
oh, dude,
well, I don't write it down, but I'm like, that's retarded. Actually,
I've since like brought in like more lore, and like I'm still cooking on it, but like. I was like, one day you and I were just like backstage, and I was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. This guy writes comic books, and then all of a sudden you're like, dude, that's yeah. And
both of you and I both wrote good dialogue. Is one of the things I remember. When you're
I write like realistic dialogue because like
I like realistic. That's what compliment I've gotten too, is that I write realistic.
We've gotten a sample of your realistic dialogue with your excerpts from the Bible.
Yeah. I take on Lilith.
The Coleman effect.
What
the Coleman effect? that honestly though, no. When I started writing, I've been writing like a motherfucker, like every night.
Your mic just cut out.
Yeah, suddenly you're really quiet.
They're censoring your stories.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes.
You're still kind of quiet though, but we can definitely hear you.
I'll have to check on that. I don't remember what I was gonna say, but anyway, on
to writing like a motherfucker. They've been writing like a motherfucker.
Oh, right.
I got you.
And the main thing I'm trying to do is just like cut down every word, like fucking as little words as possible.
That's Mike Barron's mentality. I know Mike Barron tried to tell a story in as few words as possible. I mean, but it depends on the people, you know. There's multiple ways to write. Often I do find sometimes that sometimes I like to be wordier, but more often than not, you want to be efficient with your words. You want to, because sometimes people will get lost in the meaning if you say every little detail.
See, this is the problem that a lot of people don't have. This is a problem that a lot of people don't have, and you really should think about, especially if you have vivid dreams or anything like that. Start a dream journal. Literally. I mean, you wake up, don't try to go back to sleep. Immediately write it down. Don't wait. I mean, even though you got cut out halfway through it, write it down, because you're not going to get back to that same dream, or by morning you've forgotten too many details of it that you can't reconstruct it.
Yep.
Emerald, you have been spending way too much time with my wife, and I think I'm going to have a bad dream later about this situation. Because you just said the same thing she said, like literally for word for word. So now I'm going to be like, I'll be just having a dream. It's like, there's Emerald, like, hey, buddy. Like, no. I'm going to be mad at you tomorrow for no reason.
Good to know. I'll mark that down in my calendar. Iron just had a weird dream, so he's taking it out of me. Things will be fine in 2 days. Got it.
I'm going radio silent for a minute. I gotta pee.
I'm about to head out too. Let's start
outros. We'll do Iron last. We'll start off with Vaughn Coleman. Vaughn, where can people find you next?
So you can find me on my channel. You can find me on all socials. It's my name, Vaughn Coleman. You can also check out RebelOasisStudios.com. I got some comics there, and I also have an upcoming short story collection called Reapers in Pursuit. That's going to be like a bunch of short horror stories. In fact, you can read 2 of them online for free right now on my website.
If you want to put it in the private chat.
You know what? I'll just keep it simple and direct you to my website. You can find all my other links there. So if you go to my website and you go to like titles, you can find some stuff I've done. You can check out all my merch is there. All my comics are there. All my links are there. And join my email list. We got some great stuff coming this year. I will also, if anyone here is going to be at MegaCon, I am going to be there. I'm going to have a booth there. We're sharing it with some friends. That will be a great time. A lot of great stuff coming your way. So, this year is going to be a big year for me. I'm putting out a lot of content, which is why, today I was like, why am I so tired? And it's like, probably because I've been working myself to death every day, but it'll work. It'll pay off. So that's what you can do. Make sure to follow me, Rebel Oasis Studios, and all my socials.
All right, Sammy 3Pete, where can people find you next?
On Twitter, but I can't respond back. I'll just be here fighting moms and also talking about shows that I have, but I felt no need to go live because I can't advertise because I'm not on Twitter right now. So next week will be my big glorious comeback. So Iron, set your alarm.
You want to know what's really bad? Sammy, I'm sorry because I completely forgot that you were in Twitter jail. That I woke up early this morning and I'm going, are we doing a show today? Why hasn't he posted anything? It's getting close to 8:30. Where is Sammy? I guess we're not doing a show today. I completely forgot.
Yo, what's so funny about that is Sammy sent me a message at like 12 o'clock at night last night saying, hey, yo, tell Emerald there's no show because I can't do the Twitter jail. And I was totally asleep when that happened.
Yeah, and you still.
The funny part was I was asleep because I was anticipating a fucking show.
Yeah, no, and then you still like texted me this morning going, "Sorry, man, I was asleep," and I was like, "There's nothing to be sorry about." Like.
That's my normal response to not showing up for your show is I was asleep.
It was fine, but it was like I told you like 6 hours before, like, hey man, please let my other friend know, because like
Yeah.
I can. So you, Emerald, I can't like on my other account on Twitter, on my alt account. If I follow you, I can't. I still can't send you a message. I could do that with Iron. So I was like, hey, Iron,
But
this is where I'm at. This is what's going on. If you could just tell my other friend, the show where you have to wake up really early is not going down. And then
I got plenty.
your
I got plenty.
response-
So
Sorry, man,
got
I'm
plenty of
just
sleep,
waking
so-
up. And I was like, oh,
so
Emerald didn't
so the
get
mo-
the message.
the moral of the story is Iron is incredibly unreliable.
No,
Timmy, is what time is Cavecast tomorrow?
My takeaway was that time zones are a real bitch.
Yes.
And,
Right. I
and
like
also,
that. I like that
I'm trying
answer
to talk to
better.
you on an alternate account and just say, hey, if you want me on Ironcast, please just.
Yo.
What did I say today? I was like, hey, you can talk to me on this, but like send it to this repeat because the three I can't answer on three.
It was so funny. It was so funny, dude. I get this random fucking like follow from a Morty with his shirt up. I'm
Dude,
like,
so
who
I
the
got a response to that about for the Friday the 13th movie. It's like a very intense opinion. I'm like, oh, okay. And he goes, oh yeah, this is 3P. I'm like, oh.
All right. Tiny but fierce.
It was like, hey, it's 3P, by the way. We're having a conversation. Either way, I've cut my losses. There's no way that I could actually like have a show tomorrow. So if you guys have a show tomorrow, invite me. I will show up.
hit me up on your little alt with the Morty with the shirt up.
Yeah, but I only have to do that for one more day. But it's like it's 1 day and 8 hours, and I was like, well, does the 8 hours start like now or either way? Hassan Piker, get kirked. Fuck you. I hope you fucking die, and I hope all your 12-year-old followers are watching you. You fucking faggot, you homo, you stupid gay homo dork. Fuck you, Hassan Piker. I'm glad that
I don't know if I don't like Hassan. I don't know if I'd wish that on him.
Okay. There we go. Now I'm following you back. You're Whoop-De-Doo Magazine. Got it.
Yeah.
Now I know who that is. All of a sudden I had someone new following me and I didn't know who it was. Well,
That-
okay.
I was like, oh, I'm getting a new fan.
That stemmed from an old joke where people would be like,
Okay,
oh,
well, that
I
makes-
did this. Oh, I was like,
As-
that'll be on the
Yeah.
cover of Whoop-De-Doo
As soon as
magazine.
Iron told me
Yeah.
the image, I'm like, that sounds very familiar. Let me go check my ex. Oh, it's an account that just suddenly following me.
Yo, Emerald, I'm so glad that you're more primarily focused on Rumble.
After tonight.
By the way, fuck that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
fuck him
So-
and his children and anyone that likes him. They all die.
Tiny but
You know,
fierce. Where can people
I
find you
don't say
next?
anything in old
Obviously
days.
not going to be on YouTube because
Well, tomorrow afternoon, I actually don't know if I have D&D. But if I do, it'll be on Full Metal Nate's channel. We're doing Curse of Strahd, season 3. Iron died, so so
Well-
you won't see him, but you will see me, and we do interact with our chat a whole bunch. I believe Theo's dead too, but there's still
Yep.
4 of us left, so come watch.
Yeah, we both died.
I'm not
oh sure, you'll go
D&D.
died on that.
This is D&D, right?
Whether there's D&D tomorrow or not, I will be on Vagabond's channel for I Swear It's Not Hentai tomorrow night. And then Tuesday, I will be back with Emerald on his Rumble channel for Nerds Covering the News. Wednesday, I may be doing a one-on-one with MSK on comic books. Thursday, I'm on Common Nerds channel for Firefly. He starts on YouTube, but then he goes to Rumble and Kick and all the other ones that allow you to actually watch a TV show. And we watch episodes of Firefly. It's Common Nerd, Sunker Maiden, Griffin, myself, and sometimes other guests. We all love the show. We've all seen every episode a dozen times. We talk about a lot of us have actually read a lot of stuff that Joss Whedon wrote about what he was planning to do, as well as some of the directorial commentaries and such. So if you're really into Firefly, you'll really enjoy it. If you've never seen Firefly, you'll probably think we're nuts.
I need to see
and
that.
Then Saturday, I'll be right back here for insert title here.
All right. Iron Oxide, where can people find you next?
Yo, Firefly is cool, so go check that out.
I need to see that show still. That's on my list.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
You really have
absolutely do. Anyway, I'm Iron Oxide.
Watch the show and then the movie. But don't watch the movie first.
No, that's a common mistake.
Yep, watch the TV show first.
Yep. Though one thing I gotta say is the movie actually, like, the movie is so good that it carries without, you don't have to see the show, but you should.
If you're gonna watch it anyway,
you need to
watch it first.
Yeah, 100%. Anyway, I'm Iron Oxide. My channel's slowly getting toward 1,000 subscribers.
Nice.
We're just right there on the threshold. So anybody here, anybody in the chat that is not already subscribed, we have a lot of fun over there. Go ahead and subscribe. That gives me a lot of bragging rights toward the next meetup. And we got Ironcast, which is a political comedy on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then we got Rogues Gallery on Saturdays at 4:35 p.m. PST. So come check it out. And that's about it.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I'm the host of Insert Title here, Drunken Emerald Arrow. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and follow buttons on whatever platform you are watching. Coming up in the future shows that I'll be doing is Nerds Covering the News, 6 p.m. PST. That is a Rumble exclusive. That also happens to be Kick because they're a little less stringent, unlike YouTube. That's at 6 p.m. PST on Tuesdays. Then on Thursdays at 6 p.m. PST on my channel is All the Good Titles Were Taken. That show is starting to take off. Really good active chat, and I appreciate that. Then we'll be back here next Saturday for the next episode of Insert Title here at 7 p.m. PST. Everyone that has been on the show tonight, their links will be in the description for the show. Make sure you go check them out, give them a follow, and we will see you all next time for the next episode of Insert Title here. Everyone have a great rest of the weekend. Have a great night, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.